Jibber jabbering
Hi,
out of
Jen.
All right,
Oh, I gotta go to chat.
we're live.
Ah, there were comments.
Well, I'll go right along and say good morning, everyone.
Hey, guys. Oh, yeah. No kidding. I'm still doing it like, hey, are we live? Are we here?
We're
Good
here.
morning, everyone.
It says waiting for Beth.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. It says it's lagging.
Beth. Okay.
We
Let
were
me
just
go mute it over here. Anybody got a feedback?
I don't.
Jen, thank you last night for advertising for us. Now if I can find StreamYard again.
Yeah, that was really nice, Jen.
And
Thank you.
Okay, so I am going to.
I think this is where you're supposed to throw it out on Instagram. I'm not sure though. I should probably close. I need to close all my pages too.
Well.
But you got to see my video later, Mark.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if that is. We got 2 people watching.
Well, it said 9 when I came on in StreamYard.
Oh, I never saw a 9.
Okay. So, Pat,
else. Yes.
Michael had me take some pictures, and you know how we've discussed that we want a topic?
Yes, awesome.
So we took pictures of the vintage jewelry
in your bedroom.
Oh, you did?
Oh, well, wait a minute. It was
hang on.
Our bedroom, but it's the one that
I was going to say nobody asked me about my privacy.
Jeff's already got a camera for that.
That's some cool jewelry in there. It is. The displays are awesome. So it's a good place.
So, and Michael has said that
we'll talk a little bit about vintage jewelry.
Yeah, wait till some people get in here.
Yeah.
Jen will like that because she's into her jewelry.
Well, oh yeah, Jen, you were doing it last night on her bracelets. Michael's a guy who just knows a lot. No, my back. Michael's a guy who knows a lot of stuff. That's how I say it. When he first was talking, and even sometimes now, I don't understand what he's saying. It sounds like another language. Well, no, you'll be naming off companies and brands and how it looks and logos and why this and why that. And it's like, what? So, and then the next thing you know is something about a goat. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that one though. Yeah.
Well, there's an old goat, but I'm married to him.
I'm going to splice that into the video where it's the back of something.
Have you?
You
haven't got that. You haven't got that edited yet.
No, I haven't got anything edited. And Jim sent me videos of his ducks and his bunnies. So I want to do the Easter bunny is on maternity leave this year because he brought her in the house. This is her 3rd litter, and he doesn't know where the other ones went. But so he brought them in the house, and she's just moving them from one end of the laundry basket to the other. Like that's all she's doing is moving them around. So he doesn't know what that's about. He's like, I don't know what's up with this stuff. And then he's got new ducks attacking the mealworms. So he had to send me videos.
Sounds like
the ducks are attacking the mealworms. That's good.
Yeah. Well, you will go see his house whenever y'all come here because we'll probably fill up one of his bedrooms. He's thrilled. Actually, he don't care. He'll let me use it.
Okay, so Jen says, I do love jewelry. I put up a static pre-recorded flower brooch sale this morning from ones I picked up over the weekend and have already sold 11 out of the 14.
Wow.
That's great, Jen.
Good for you.
Jen, do you have them claim it in the comments or email? But she has a pretty big following already too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
might be bouncing back and forth.
Right. but usually she can hear if she leaves it on.
Yes, claim and comments.
Okay, I wondered. I guess the email would be a little difficult. It puts at least it puts it in order of who claimed it on the comments.
See, I don't get half of my notifications, so I never know when all this stuff is going up.
Hey, Jen, have you been notified from me yet this morning? I have not. I got your notification 2 hours ago. I don't know if I sent out one from here. Let me see.
Yeah, Jen, that's a way to get in the middle of all your sales and stuff. Doing it that way.
Oh, there's StreamYard. Oh, check that.
She didn't get the notification.
Book, did you get the notification?
Good morning, Book.
Hi, Buck.
Hi, Buck.
And Book, I'll mail your stuff this week. I didn't get to last week. I had to go to Owassa, spend some time with the grands. So, but it'll go out possibly tomorrow. You never know. It could happen.
One thing that I figured out, Beth,
Yeah.
that if I make a comment in StreamYard, it comes up under your name. If I do it on YouTube, it comes up under us.
Make a comment in StreamYard. I see you in StreamYard. I see good morning, everyone, and thank you for your support.
Yeah, that's because I commented on the YouTube side.
Good deal, Book. So you did get notified. I wasn't sure if I turned it on or not. I'm still, yeah. What'd you say, Mark? You do see it now? Where's your name?
She might have heard the yell out too, because Jenna gave you a yell out too.
No big deal. Is that the infamous Mark? No.
Oh, Michael. Yes, sorry, Book. Yes.
The names are just turned.
I'll let Michael speak for himself. He needs no help.
I need help.
Bat your eyes. Mark has a signal. I mean, Michael has a signal. He needs help.
Ben.
He does that when you're out to eat and stuff, you know.
There we go.
Jen said she just got wait a minute, Book said she got the notification. Yeah.
Okay, good. Did any of them go to the other video? Because I did have another one up too.
They might have.
Jen knows what I'm talking about because she's been doing this. So she knows that how you misdirect it, like you get tangled up in.
Well, see, that was the problem that I had last week. That's why
there wasn't one for you last week. I didn't do it right. I didn't have.
Well, that's why I had to start a new link and send it out.
Well, now we know what it looks like in StreamYard.
Is it really necessary though beforehand to put a link in for the people? Because they're going to get their notification, then come directly here.
Right, but if you put it up the day before, you want them to come to the same link, right?
Right.
And that's what I wasn't doing right. I was leaving StreamYard and putting all the information in YouTube and then not establishing it from the StreamYard.
See, I'm wondering if that's what people went to and they just thought the link wasn't working.
Right. Well, I deleted the old one.
Oh, good. Morning. Okay.
I put a new link and then deleted the old one.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff says it's trying to snow here. Really?
Oh, it's really windy here. It's really, really cold and windy here.
Well, it's cold here. We got rain. Well, we were coming back last night, and we were getting sleet.
No, that was us crying. We just been to the tax people.
That time of year.
Yeah,
that's done.
But it was almost 80 2 days ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We had one really nice day.
It was Tuesday when we went to Owassa. It was nice.
Yeah, Michigan definitely has the 4 seasons. It has to always have this big last blast towards the end before spring, and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Probably like
Same
you,
here.
Michael.
What?
The weather's probably a little bit the same here.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
you.
about.
My
I think
boyfriend's
it's colder where you're at.
Thanks, Book.
Right.
Book says, I made up boyfriends to get out of family setup, but I figured it was too elaborate a story. So I believed you
Okay.
this time. LOL.
There you go. Well, I'll worry about the next time.
So,
Book is another one that likes jewelry, so she'll enjoy
Oh, yeah.
what Michael has to tell us all about it.
And she has quite the imagination, too, the dark imagination.
Yeah,
um,
and that's a good thing.
Well, what I think I'm going to talk about is more my opinion rather than giving you a lot of whole bunch of knowledge about anything. And that, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, Michael, if you kind of tame it down, it's more layman turn. It'll be more understandable to the layman people. I'm not kidding you. Michael has said things that I'm standing there going,
Beth, can you see my hands?
Yeah.
You see a finger? Which finger do you pick out? Okay.
Did you see my nails? I had my nails
very
done.
nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes. I didn't get to go to Goodwill that day.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was a tough decision, let me tell you.
We went to the band.
I know. You sent me a picture that almost made me get in my car and drive. I said I would have been 1, 4, and 3 and tell them to lock the door. I'm on my way.
okay, I'm just going to give you a little teaser. This is just one shelf of the cabinet.
Oh my goodness. Wow,
Now,
Michael. You
Is
got
that's in my room, right?
Yeah.
That's in your bedroom?
That's in my room. Yeah.
Wow.
That's in your bedroom. That's in my room. I gotta send Jeff the link.
That's the second shelf.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So we'll just stop there. We have a teaser.
Do you have the wall?
Well, we got one of them.
Well,
A couple of them.
Yeah.
we got a couple of them. And then I'm going to introduce you to Bernice.
There's Bernice.
Oh.
She got to stay facing me.
Yeah, she kept an eye on you, huh?
She got to stay facing me. One of them did not.
I didn't take a picture of that one.
You didn't?
No, I'm not the one that scared you. No,
No.
I think it's
That one
because
didn't scare her, did it?
no.
no, the one on the floor did. The one on the floor that I think it's because her face was
Wearing a leather mask.
well, kinda. No, it was made into the thing. Like her face was indented or whatever. What do you call that? Embedded. What am I looking for?
Embedded in
I'm
something?
not even close to it. I know.
Sunken?
Like it was engraved or etched or it was molded. It was molded that way.
Molded,
It wasn't
okay.
like anything added. Yeah, it looked that real.
Was that the scary one?
Yeah, my mom did fix wigs when I was a kid though, and she would put wig heads around and like put something underneath them, like a gown or a dress or something that looked like a person in my doorway. And then when I would get scared, my past it'd fall apart, and then the next thing you know, I'm flunking the second grade.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, you're gonna blame her for that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even making it to school hardly in the first grade. I got in trouble in the first grade for not going to school.
We got 8 people watching us.
Okay, so you want to introduce
what?
Oh, everyone, this is my husband, Michael. A few people thought that I was just making him up. He is real. So,
Good morning, everyone. Nice to meet y'all.
and are you going to go first, Beth? Or do you just want to?
Why don't you go first since you're prepared and I'm not?
Oh, come on. Hand me the.
Mark, you know she's got to get up and get something.
No, I just have to turn around this time, Debbie. Turn around.
I was waiting for you to get off that chair, Beth.
I know. It'll be
All right, Angela.
an hour.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Hi, Angela.
Are you going to go ahead and go, Mark? Hey,
I'm going to
Angela.
go ahead and go. The first item that I have is a vintage floral flower brooch, green rhinestone, prong set, gold tone, made in the US of A.
Ooh, pretty.
Okay.
Shiny, shiny.
And I want to start this at $16.
Mark, how big is that?
That is
Sure.
3 5/8 inches long.
Anything over 3. Me and Book like the big ones.
1.25 inch diameter on the flower, and it's a little over 1/2 inch thick. Okay.
It would be absolutely beautiful on a business suit or on a jacket.
You know
Can
what
you
they're
guys-
doing with those now, Michael? You know the frogs that are made of metal?
Yep.
They're sticking them in those and displaying them in the window.
Really?
We have a girl, one of the sellers here. She does that, and it's beautiful.
She uses flower frogs.
Yes, it looks beautiful.
If she needs a supplier for flower frogs, give her my number.
Well, most of the community does, as far as the metal ones. If you have them, show them.
We've got the glass ones.
Okay, well, they don't use the glass ones. They use the
I
metal
have the other
ones.
ones too, but
Did you,
Yeah,
I just thought
blacklight that, Mark?
Do what?
Did you blacklight that?
no, it won't grow.
Well,
Okay.
just because.
All right.
I'm going to need
You're
this.
a moderator, aren't you? Yeah.
Does it glow?
No.
No. But those are emerald green.
They look purple.
Very pretty. Oh, no, I can see
Yeah,
the green
the-
on mine.
Yeah,
blue
really
light.
shiny light. They look purple.
It's very pretty.
Did you start it, Deb?
Okay, we're starting at 16.
Oh, nope. Started at 12. I'm sorry.
12. Okay. You said 16.
It was number 16.
Oh, okay. Green brooch. I forgot that was my job, right? That's why I'm here.
Well, that's what I count on
First cup
anyway.
of coffee.
It's a beautiful brooch.
Book, it is 3 5/8, just a little over 3.5 inches long.
It's a long one.
I don't want to run into you.
No, you're all right.
Just to give you an idea, how's that? That help?
Yeah, that's the big one. Anything over three and over on a brooch is usually a good size. It's a showy, more showy.
Yeah.
Pretty brooch. Anybody interested? Starting at 12.
Yeah, go ahead and
Call it. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to call it at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if anybody's out there and sees us on the replay, just get a hold of Mark. It's scrolling underneath his picture.
I understand, Buck. You know, if things change in the next few days, let me just holler at me, because I think you've got my information now. I know I have yours. And then now we're going to go to a cat brooch with ruby rhinestone colored eyes. It's open cut work, made in the USA. I want to start this at 10. And this guy is 2 3/8 long, 1.25 inches wide, and a 1/2 inch thick.
It's time for my, where did I put it?
Already?
Yes, where did I put it? No, it's always the first thing, isn't it?
That was the UV light that turned the stones kind of a purple on the first one. Let's see.
That's a different one from what I've seen. I haven't seen that one yet. Excuse me.
So,
okay, we're going to call it.
All right.
Starting at 10, if anybody wants to put their bid in, if you're interested. We're going to count 5, 4, 3,
Oh, it's
2, and 1.
How cute.
Okay. All right.
I totally missed that one.
You missed what?
Your cat brooch. That was cute.
Yeah.
You missed it?
Yeah, I was looking for where I put that bowl last night. I still don't know. Oh, I bet I do.
Do you want me to show it to you? No, you're gone.
No, I'm there. I knew where I put it. I was wrong. I'll be wrong a few more times today. Then I'll get it right. Okay.
All right.
What do I want to start with?
Do you want to look at the cat brooch again?
Yeah, you
I'll
should.
just show it to you real quick.
Okay, so read what book said. If it lights purple in a cabinet, it would look excellent with uranium. Yeah, I saw it light up purple too. Did you not see the brooch light up purple, your first one?
It does not. It is not uranium. It is emerald. It's an emerald green.
But did you see it go purple?
No, it's not. It's not uranium.
That's the cat brooch.
It's just me and you.
Beth, that's the cat brooch.
Well, it's cute.
Yeah.
Now show the green one again with the light on it. And so on the replay, you can see it shines purple.
Well, my helper is.
What you're saying, it's not uranium, Beth, but it glows purple. It shows purple with black.
It may show purple under the light.
Right, yeah.
It's not.
But it like shows as purple as can be. Like it showed perfect purple.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. If there was a black light, it would just stand out.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I'm doing one more. And this is a dragon.
Oh, wow.
Made in Spain. And it's got the gold tone finish, distinctive style. It's 1.5 inches tall, 1 3/4 wide, and 3/4 inch thick. And there's no stones in it.
I don't know what to do with it.
And I want to start this at $14. Are you there, Debbie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at the brooch and I forgot. I got a job to do.
That's what we hired you for.
I know. I'm not getting paid today. I might even get fired if I keep it up.
The pay's terrible here.
Nowadays,
It is marked
Hmm.
made in Spain.
Oh, I've never seen one marked made in Spain.
Well,
So who
now-
made Spain jewelry? Never mind.
it's Damascene or whatever they call it. Is it Damascene or what do they call that stuff, Michael?
Yeah, it's Damascene.
Is it Damascene? Okay.
Yeah, right there.
I thought maybe it was. I was
oh,
looking up a little bit of it. There actually Damascene is very collectible.
Right book. Hmm.
I know on what, like I say, on eBay, it always was a good seller for me.
so yeah, he's quite detailed. Let's see if I can find. Yeah. And yeah. I don't know if you can see the mark where it says Spain.
I don't see it real well.
I'm going to have to figure out more lighting here for the front of the. Anyway, so
You know what it is? It's probably the focus is going on you versus the brooch. That's why a lot of times people will hold their hand in front of the brooch
Oh, yeah. Here.
Oh.
Debbie doesn't have a.
so the
Yeah.
camera
Okay.
doesn't take a.
well, let's give it a try.
Yeah. Now see, it's coming in clear.
That way.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to learn all kinds of stuff, aren't we?
We are going to teach each other.
That's right.
That's in good condition, that brooch is,
Oh, yeah.
you know, for the age. Because what does that date back to, Michael? Do you have any idea the Damascene?
I would say probably the 1960s.
Okay, but it goes further back than that, doesn't it?
Well, this one's probably 1960.
Right, that particular one.
Oh, sure, yeah.
They've been doing Damascene probably, what, early 1900s, or does it go back even further?
Way back further than that.
Okay, okay.
Jewelry, just like anything else, they revive.
Right.
They revive and they revise. So this was very popular in the 60s and the late 50s, but it was also very popular in the mid 1800s.
Okay.
So go ahead and start my countdown, hon.
Okay. Put your bid in now if you're interested. I'm doing the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And this is number 18. Okay, Beth.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was already on. So before, there's not very many people here yet, and if y'all don't mind, I would like to ask Michael about something.
What?
I was going to ask you about something because I don't know if Mark told you last week. Have you ever heard, speaking of jewelry, which I don't think they were really known for jewelry, but I found something in one of the bags I was going through that was like I thought it was a tie bar at first, but then I realized it had a pin on the back and thought maybe the thing, whatever was on it, came off. But it was marked Spink and Sons, London.
Huh.
Heard of them?
Well, I've heard of the Spink and Sons had a clothier store for men. So I'm wondering if it was something that they used to go with tie bar or a watch fob or something like that. I'd almost have to see it, honey, to see if there's.
Well, it's just a gold. I don't know where I put it now. It's just a gold bar, but you can tell there was something on it. And when I looked them up, they made medals. They didn't make jewelry. They did like clothes and things like that too, but they didn't do like medals was just like their only offbeat thing they did.
Well, but the thing about it is, Beth, you have to stop and realize that everything that you see that's marked Tiffany didn't make it.
Oh.
Tiffany would have contracted someone to produce something for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was distributed by Tiffany. So a lot of the major department stores like Nordstrom,
right?
Nordstrom labeled clothing, Nordstrom labeled jewelry was not made by Nordstrom.
Okay.
They were made by other manufacturers that sold through Nordstrom.
Now, see, you're telling me something that is probably common sense to everybody, but I didn't think about it from
that. And
because I thought Gucci had to make the stuff, you know, I thought.
Well, the thing about it is a portion of Gucci's jewelry is definitely made by jewelry craftsmen for Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
Their clothing line, you can have 2 seamstresses sitting there making Gucci clothing for 500 boutiques all across the country. They license designs from different designers, and they are sold through Gucci stores.
Mm-hmm.
They have specific people that license their leather goods, because if you'll notice, their leather goods are not necessarily made in Italy. They may well be.
Okay. But they make the mold, basically. I mean, they do the designs.
They make the design. They authorize the design, and then someone else will execute it. Well, it's just like the other night. We were watching Antiques Roadshow, and they were talking. This woman had a Salvador Dali plate, this big charger kind of a platter. Well, Salvador Dali did the original artwork for it, but another company actually produced it under his auspices. So you have a Salvador Dali plate, and that's what it's listed as a Salvador Dali plate, but he didn't physically produce that piece of pottery.
And it cheapened the price?
No, well, no, it's worth a lot of money because they were very limited editions. And yes, it is an original Salvador Dali. He's the one that did the original artwork for it. And he's the one that approved the company to make them for him.
Now, see, I was thinking all the high-end stuff was made by, you know, not necessarily the person who started it, because especially companies that go on for hundreds of years, but well, I didn't think of them contracting it out.
And it's just like Vera Wang jewelry. Vera Wang doesn't make any jewelry.
Right.
She sells her name. That's what she's promoting, is her name. It may be her design, or she has collaborated with someone on a design, but it has her name on it.
Okay.
It's like Jane Seymour, you know, when she was doing her funky ass hearts that she always did.
Who?
Jane Seymour.
She did hearts?
Yeah, she had these hearts, and they, you know,
the infinity hearts.
It made sense to her.
I remember I always think Betsy Johnson on hearts. I don't remember Jane Seymour. It must have been a jewelry, like a ring or something. Or
well, they were necklaces and or brooches that had 2 hearts that were intertwined.
Well, it's like Kathy Gifford for Kmart, you know, only higher end.
Yeah.
Well, then that's how, like with the CORO brooch now. That's a brand name of a jewelry.
Right.
But that would be like, would that be a factory that does all CORO?
Okay, we're going to talk about that for just a minute. A lot of these jewelry designers, when they first started out, they were producing their own jewelry. Now you can buy CORO jewelry, but it's not made in the United States. It's made in Japan. It's made in Taiwan. It's made in Hong Kong, but it carries the CORO logo.
Okay.
That's why I talk about, and we'll talk about jewelry just for a second. people have become name whores. That's what I call them. They're a brand whore. They look at a name on something rather than looking at the workmanship, the quality, the overall style of a piece of jewelry, especially vintage jewelry. And there was an awful lot of, I mean, absolutely gorgeous jewelry out there that is unmarked.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And most of the vintage costume jewelry that you're seeing out there, especially a lot of it that's unmarked, was made in New Jersey and upstate New York. Those were just where the manufacturers were located. And a lot of the jewelry that you see weren't made in a shop. The findings normally were. They had someone to produce the findings, but the stones.
Beth.
Yeah.
Make Michael big.
Oh, thank you. No kidding. Sorry, guys. There you go.
But all of the stonework, the setting of the stones, the stringing of the beads, a lot of that was done in people's homes. They were contracted out. You had back then in the 40s, especially in the 40s and in the 50s, you had women that were staying at home because that's where a woman belonged, supposedly. But they needed to make income.
I gotta take a phone call, guys.
So they were contracted by a lot of these manufacturers, and the raw materials were delivered to their homes, and they put them together in their homes. It's very interesting. I've talked to several people that have researched it quite a bit, and I didn't know that myself. But I think people discount unmarked costume jewelry.
I agree with you.
And you need to really stop and look at a piece of costume jewelry and the way that it is constructed, because there are some absolutely beautiful stuff out there. And you can look at a piece that is marked, if it's marked Eisenberg, or it's marked Lisner or CORO, any of the big brand names, some of it does not hold a candle to some of the stuff that people are considering to be less desirable because it's not marked.
Exactly.
People need to get away from that.
Yeah.
People need to look at the artistry. People need to look at the design, at the materials used. A lot of my unmarked jewelry is much better constructed than a lot of my marked stuff. I own Schiaparelli, I own Chanel, I own Lanvin, I own a lot of Boucher, I own a lot of costume jewelry, and I've dealt with a lot of costume jewelry over my life. But my favorite pieces are the ones that are whimsical, well made, and original. It's very difficult, if you'll notice, when you're going through eBay or any Etsy, any of those types of sites looking at costume jewelry, how hard it is to try to match up something that you have in your own collection. Because a lot of these pieces of costume jewelry, they aren't survivors. When they went out of style as far as people wearing them, they ended up being given to somebody's daughter or granddaughter to play with. So if you're lucky enough to come across some of this vintage costume jewelry that's still in good shape, before you discount it because of the way it is marked, look at the way it's made.
The book asks a question: is there a way to tell whether it was made in the USA?
Well, no. There are manufacturers that if you look at the backs of them they will automatically say, well, this piece was made by this company because they use this type of a finding. And that's something you kind of have to research. But very little of the costume jewelry that's vintage, I'm not saying antique, but I'm saying a lot of it that is vintage was made in the United States. We imported very little, no real costume jewelry mass manufactured from China or Taiwan or Japan. Now, we did have some pieces, especially during the war years, because you had soldiers bringing stuff back from Japan.
Right.
But prior to that, Japan really didn't do a whole lot of importing. Anything that they were making was meant to be used there in country. It's the United States that was the forerunner of mass-produced costume jewelry. There are some companies, especially those that worked in copper, that were from
yeah, Jen, I agree.
California. But most of the pieces that you're going to see were manufactured on the East Coast. Oh, the truly innovative stuff was not the stuff really done in, I even say, in the 1920s and 30s, because a lot of that were really paste stones, which really don't have the same shine to them. There are some good pieces of deco. Nouveau, if you'll notice, very little of it has anything that looks like a shiny stone in it. You'll see a lot of coral. You'll see a lot of turquoise that's mixed in, some pearls, a lot of gold beadwork, those type of materials. Jet was very popular, especially in Elizabethan and Victorian and Edwardian jewelry. And that's just because was the big thing then. But jet jewelry was popular then. But most of the shiny, pretty stuff that everybody likes to look at came from the United States. And I think people need to be proud of that. If you go to England, let's say, you'll see very little costume jewelry that is in the style that we have. So anyway, there's my two best costume jewelry.
Now, can I ask you a question?
You can try. I can try to answer it.
Yeah, you can try. When I first came into the community, I do have a lot more knowledge in jewelry because it's what I specialized in my store.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of was trying to tell a lot of the community, it really doesn't matter if it's not marked, because a lot of times they didn't sign, especially when you bought a set. They would sign either the brooch or they would sign the earrings. So you don't know that one that's not marked isn't something that has a name.
Well, absolutely. And I will go along with that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times the jewelry itself is not marked, but the box was.
Right.
It may have come in a box that says CORO. As a matter of fact, I sold a set not too long ago. Not one of the pieces were marked, but it was in the original box, and you could tell that it had never been removed from the original box.
Right.
So you knew that it was a vintage piece and that it was a CORO piece.
Right.
And I've had the same, the people that actually were the first to really mark their stuff religiously was Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Because originally Eisenberg was a clothing designer. And they needed something to put on their clothing. And so they came up with their own jewelry line. They had so many women that were coming in, trying on their clothes, and then stealing the pens off of them.
Oh.
They started to mark their pieces.
Okay.
And then other companies soon followed suit. But I will see lots of pieces, Kramer pieces that are unmarked. And I know for a fact they're Kramer.
Right. Right.
a lot of pieces that for whatever reason the manufacturer didn't mark it, they didn't mark.
Right, and that's why I'm saying don't pass up on a beautiful brooch because you never know what you got if it's not marked.
Absolutely, you are absolutely right.
Yeah.
But what I buy jewelry from, and I've been buying jewelry. God, I'm old. I've been dealing with jewelry, and I had my ex-wife and I had a huge collection. I have very little now compared to what I used to have. But we were collecting back in the 70s. And so I've seen a lot of jewelry in my lifetime. I've owned a lot of jewelry in my lifetime.
Well, your mom did quite a bit too, didn't she?
And my mother, most of hers was in real stuff, but I learned early on to judge a piece of jewelry by what emotion that it gives you, how it makes you feel to see that piece and to touch that piece, and to learn that what a wonderful enhancement it is for someone's wardrobe to have something that is now very quirky, maybe in some cases. Eccentric, maybe, is a word that some people would use, or stylishly different. But there's a lot of beautiful jewelry out there. The colors, if you look at today's jewelry and you look at jewelry that was made even 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 and 50 years ago, I am damn old.
It's getting longer.
You will see such a difference in the craftsmanship.
Yes.
And the thought that is put into this jewelry.
Well, even the quality of the rhinestones and the stones are
absolutely. And I'm telling you what, as far as I'm concerned, a nice piece of rhinestone outclasses a CZ any day.
Yep, I agree with you there. I love Austrian crystal. Our Austrian jewelry.
Yes,
it's one of the
I have dealt. Now I tell you what. Austria and Czechoslovakia in the 1920s produced some absolutely beautiful jewelry.
Yes.
And what I liked about it is that normally if you have a brooch with a larger stone, the center stone was always unbacked and large.
Right.
And the surrounding stones were supporting players. Seed pearls, coral, some turquoise sometimes. Maybe you'll see a polished agate every once in a while. But their colors were just beautiful. There's nothing beats a piece of Austrian blue, a large stone Austrian blue brooch or earring set. They are beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So anyway, anybody else want to know anything about?
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, you might as well ask now.
So if you got a question, ask. But
about jewelry, this is the guy you want to ask.
There you are.
Hey, I'm back here looking for where I put things. Actually, Jeff did it.
I thought you were off changing your jewelry.
I have lost one of my favorite necklaces, but I don't know. I do that all the time.
Well, if anybody thinks of anything they want to ask, just ask during the chat, and we'll move ahead with the sale. Thank you, Michael.
Michael will be here all day.
Now I'm working this room all day.
That's right. You ready, Mark, for me to go?
I'm ready for you to go, babe.
All right. Jewelry or things? I'll start with Fiesta. Salt and pepper shakers. I don't think I've ever had a set of salt and pepper shakers. Have I?
No,
I don't think I have either.
I don't think you have.
I've seen shakers before.
You have? You know better.
Were we with you when you got those?
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I would have to know where I got them. But they are Fiesta. They got their stoppers. There's nothing wrong with them. No chips, no cracks, no problems at all. What do you call this? Atomic 60s orange? What was this design from? Like, that is a weird one. Like the Jetsons. So, numbers. This is where I really get hung up. Did you take the low ones, Mark? Like, what? As if it matters. The low numbers, did you take the low ones or the high ones?
We started 16.
You did? Okay. So, number 52, $10.
What?
I don't even see any.
They're in good shape. They're fairly
new.
new.
Paint missing or anything.
They're fairly new. The older ones had cork bottoms, didn't they, Mark?
Yes.
The older model had cork bottoms.
So these would have been 70s, maybe the 70s orange.
Probably. But
it looks like that Jetsons from the 60s.
I love the color. Those are beautiful.
Really, the orange.
I love.
But you know what? You wouldn't have to use that even on a table, just with Fiesta. Just think if you were having a picnic, how cute those would be out on your table.
I'm not that person, though. I don't know what person I am.
You could be.
I'm just the person that likes to go shopping. I'm not the person. Well, I used to be. When I was young, I did. I liked to set the table and stuff.
Okay, jewelry brooches, made my suit jackets and my jeans, my social work wardrobe fun, boosted my confidence, broke the convo. Yep. That's right, Buck.
What'd she say? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have pinned that. Let me see if I remember how.
Likes orange too. I do too, actually. I love orange in the summer.
Do you pin it from StreamYard or YouTube?
Oh God, I don't even know what you're.
No, that pinned it at the top. Sorry, Book. Hang on. I'll straighten up.
Okay, there you go. You did something. You
pinned it. Yeah, because it just went to the top. Is what it did. I think we might do it from StreamYard. Jen can answer when she's back. YouTube. Okay.
Pin from YouTube.
To the screen, Jen. When you move it over to in front of the screen. Did it go on the screen, Mark?
It did for a second.
Yeah, it did for a minute, but after you clicked, it was gone.
There's a comment from Book that showed up for about.
There it goes.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's in the chat, right?
It's showing.
Yeah, it's on top of the chat.
So, but instead of it being in the chat, I wanted it on the screen.
Well,
I'll have to learn how to do that again.
It's on the screen on a regular YouTube, on the YouTube. It shows.
Well, that's where I was doing it from. Oh, is it just the show? Is that where you hit the show thing? Yes, there you go.
Oh, look at you go.
Oh, that you're talking about. I thought you meant.
Oh, look at you.
See, if I don't do it several times in a row, then I forget. Okay. And I had this set back because I thought Michael collected these. I was wrong. This is not the ones he collects. I'll try to get where y'all can read it. Crown.
I collect those, Beth, and the roses. The ones that have the roses.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
They're usually from England.
Yeah, can you read the tag? Can you see it?
No.
Well, I read it to you earlier. That was the crown.
Staffordshire.
Ready?
It's a newer piece.
Yeah.
It's for February, so these are birthday ones.
Oh, I didn't know they had those.
You know me, I can't read anything anymore.
It was.
I'm blind.
I'm old.
Yes, honey.
Handmade, hand painted.
Jeff made it.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hand modeled. Modeled. MODELLED. Molded.
Molded.
Okay. Well, I have never seen the word molded spelled out. Fine bone china. England, February.
We have on our buffet, I don't know if you noticed or not.
That's what I thought. That's what I asked Mark.
I have a whole collection of them all together.
Right.
In my buffet.
Are they these?
They're beautiful.
Are they these?
Some of them, I'm sure.
Mark?
What?
You want to
She's
explain?
shooting me out.
They actually even make those in brooches.
Because I wasn't selling this. I was giving this to Michael because I know he collects the enamel flowers.
And what
Mark,
did I say? That we
you said
had?
not those.
We already have a whole garden of them.
You said not those.
Those are pretty.
What are you starting that at, Beth?
I'm just gonna do it for 5, but I just now saw that there is a leaf that's where are we? Right there.
Oh my God!
One leaf chip. I thought these were enamel, but I guess the leaves are porcelain.
Get out the garbage disposal.
It's usually bone.
How pretty would that be though in your bathroom on the counter?
Turn backwards.
Perk you up every morning when you get up.
Well, I knew you had one on your buffet, and that's what I thought.
I've got about 10 of them on my buffet.
Right. And because you picked one up when I was with y'all. And you put it there when we got back to your house. So.
I love those.
And you're right about the brooches.
What's me book?
Yeah, I have the brooches too. I love the brooches.
They are pretty.
Very. Anybody interested?
Oh, me, please, for $5.
You want this in your box?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would like that
I
one.
didn't give it a number. Okay, Book. I'll put it in your box. I'm not going to charge you for it because the flowers broke. I just like to put numbers out there.
Oh, Lord.
You see what
I didn't see that until I held it up like that.
Well, congratulations, Book.
Thank you, Book.
You got.
It's all about downsizing. Do you want me to go one more time, Mark?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I don't know if we were doing 3 or not. Or did you just do 3 because you were waiting on me? Because I'll let it go back to you if that's what the deal was.
Well,
he was going to do 2 and then have you do 2, but
I did 3.
Right.
Hey.
Just do 3, Beth.
No, go on. Lord knows.
Well, how many items do you have? How many items do you have, Beth?
I don't know. Somewhere probably bumping 1 million.
Well,
I mean, seriously.
all right.
Just grabbing from all over.
Okay, well, I've got backup behind me.
Well, Jeff's coming in too for a little bit.
Yay!
I saw him for a second.
I told him Michael was going to be on, so he's coming in for a little bit.
Okay, I need the hook.
Oh, definitely.
All right, we're going to try something different. We are doing the antique Victorian sterling handled button shoe hook with ornate floral. Oop. There we go.
Pretty.
Okay. I'd like $25 for this.
A straight out 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 7 3/4 inches long, 7/8 wide, and 7/16 thick.
I have a question. I don't know how many people are here now, but does anyone in the chat know what movie featured the button shoe hook? You just about threw me into another realm, Mark.
Boy, I could have used that when my sons were playing hockey and they were little, could tie their skates.
That's true.
Yeah, that would have been great for that. I had such a hard time pulling those laces hard.
And
I think it's what was used in the movie anyway.
Hold on a second. We're using our old eyes here.
Right here. There's one right there. It's marked twice, but
oh, okay. It is marked about where my finger is. If you guys can see it.
Is that where the sterling mark is at?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's marked on both sides.
Pretty.
I guess everybody in the chat's too young to remember the movie.
Yeah.
Or I have the wrong tool.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What movie?
I've never heard of it, actually.
Sybil? Wasn't that what the mother used? Now everybody's going, what's Sybil?
Oh, I know
Sybil,
what
I do
I
know.
know what Sybil is.
I'm
but-
almost certain that's what she was using.
oh Lord.
Because I've never heard that. I don't think I've heard that said any other time.
Anyone
Okay.
interested?
Well,
We're going to do a countdown.
yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Me?
All right.
Oh. What?
Hi, Kathy.
Oh.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
We
Thanks
have
for coming
Michael with
in.
us today.
That's what I
That's
need.
Michael.
Kathy,
Hi.
this is my husband, Michael.
Was it a shoe hook, Kathy? I'm the only one that,
Hi.
obviously I'm the only one that it stood out to as a kid. My
Well.
mother made me watch that movie.
Okay, now we are going with, she says, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is a vintage sign, Napier. Okay, you got to read that.
Like I can
Flor-
read my own.
Flora.
It's a fleur-de-lis gold tone necklace. It's approximately 16 inches long, and the pendant is 2.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches. And it's late 1960s, early 70s.
Very, very collectible on eBay. Anything with Paris on eBay is really a good seller. And what are you starting that at, Mark?
30.
30. Okay. That's silver?
Gold
No, it's
tone.
gold
Okay,
tone.
gold tone. Okay.
And there's your clasp.
Yeah, Kathy, I forgot it was Sally Field, but I remembered the button shoe hook. I didn't even think about it being Sally Field.
Up. So,
Now that would look pretty on a lamp, actually, if you have that fleur de lis.
That's just regal elegance, or
Mm-hmm.
I always like
Definitely.
that design.
Perfect.
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start calling it. If anyone is interested, put in your bid.
Oh, I should have got one of mine like that.
Going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay. Good.
Oh.
No.
21.
Yeah, because we got to do 3, right?
Yep. Move on.
All right.
All
We are
right.
going to go with, it's going to be a vintage gold tone butterfly brooch.
This is shiny.
Oh, now let's see. Who were the pink people?
Me.
Everyone.
There was somebody else too.
Book.
Book, and seems like there's somebody else. Okay, so this is Krong set.
Oh, is that pretty?
Marquee round and cabochon set, pink, and faux moonstone textured stones.
Those are some pretty rhinestones. Very, very blingy.
Yeah.
And what are you starting that out at, Mark?
This is starting at 15.
15. Beautiful.
It's 2 1/4 inches tall, 2.5 inches wide, and 7/16 thick.
Good size brooch then.
Yeah, it is. Here.
Very pretty.
Right.
And a man or a woman could wear it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
A lot of
It's happening more and more often anymore.
That's true.
Well, you
they
can
wear
wear
them on their hats.
You
A
can
lot
wear
of
your
guys are
pajamas
starting to do
to
that.
Walmart too. I think they're wearing them outside of Walmart even.
That's with the UV light on it.
Sometimes if you hold the brooch to the side, especially if it does shine, it shows up a little bit more. But that's not a glowy one.
Nope.
But it's very, very pretty. Rhinestones are really nice quality, I think, from what I'm seeing.
I think
Not
yes. If we can turn that.
Did I give you the? Yeah, I did. Never mind.
That help?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, Deb, go ahead and start a countdown.
Okay.
Turn that back.
Anyone that's interested for 15. Otherwise, I'm doing the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay. All right, Beth.
Back to Earth. Okay. I found this while I was sitting here. This is like, I'll be so glad to get this out of my way. Good Lord, get in front of the camera.
The hardest thing is jewelry on here where it's backwards.
Well, it's shiny too. This is CORO. I'll show you where it's marked, but I would say, is that a 3-leaf clover?
Yep.
Like it?
Such a thing?
Yep. Yep, they have the 3-leaf and the 4-leaf.
And it's marked. If I can get it open.
Okay, Kathy. Maybe we'll see you later on.
Oh, bye, Kathy. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Kathy.
Our granddaughter's school. Okay, it's marked right under my nail. It was hard for me to read it.
Yeah, Kathy, that's a proud moment. Congratulations.
Wait, is she graduating?
Yeah, her little granddaughter's graduating today.
Oh.
She's cute. I saw her video the other day.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Okay, there it is. You can see it, kind of. It's CORO.
Yeah, you can see it right where your nail was
I'm
at.
going to leave the pen open because it's easy. Oh, I didn't get a brooch clip yet. I forgot. I'm waiting on Angela's box.
Try not to stab yourself.
Huh, I know. I do all the time, though. This one. And this one's not marked. But he's a pink. Is that a toucan? Is that a toucan?
It's a toucan. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you doing all these brooches together, or is this a different one?
I'm just going to do these two together.
Okay.
They're laying here in front of me. I like to keep a theme.
And what are you starting this at?
I'm just going to do them both for $12, number 55.
So both brooches you get, number 55.
Right. No stones are missing in them. One's marked, one's not. So this one's old, right, Michael? Because I'm looking at the stones.
Oh, that's an older piece. That's probably 1960s.
Yeah. I'm looking at them. Oh, she got on the principals list in a good way. That is good.
Nice.
Okay. Number 55, $12.
That's for the lot of 2 brooches.
All right.
Okay, if no one's interested, I'll do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, that was kind of hard to work. Oh, is it a parrot or a toucan?
It's a toucan.
Toucan.
Like a toucan to me.
It's
Toucan.
a toucan.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Toucan Sam.
Toucan, Jen. I do not know what the difference in a parrot would be. And
Parrot would have a shorter beak.
I should have got a jewelry thing like Mark has over there. I only have a ton of that stuff. This is a love box.
Love box.
Love box.
Well, inside it is a little thing that comes out. Little tag.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me just frustrate the hell out of everybody and make everybody seasick. That chain gets me. It goes inside. I like this kind of stuff for like keeping a volume in or something. You never know when you're gonna have a panic attack.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. You'll know when I start chewing them up when I don't have a drink with me. Like the elevator stopped one time. They all wanted in my purse.
So this Ativan holder is the start of what?
Yeah. Just a silver box with, I think, mostly hearts and things on the fish on one side that has a clap. Well, okay. Every time I touch it, it opens.
Oh,
Hi, Kathy.
my cat.
This is
Enjoy
gonna
your
be,
couch moment.
this is new, and it's going to be number 56, $5. I'm finding random necklaces is what's going on here. But it's, like I said, it's new. Oh, the chain. Y'all like to know that. I'm going to go with 20. Yeah, it's about 20 inches. 18 inches. And 56.
Number 56 for $5.
Okay. You ready, Mark?
Book is asking. That's not.
Well, you know, I don't. All I can check on this one, because my eyes aren't good enough, is no. It's magnetic.
It's just silver tone then.
The charm is not, but all the chain is. Like the charm. Here, let me get it up here. You know, this little thing, that's not magnetic, but I don't. That doesn't mean that it's not just a mix.
Right.
But the chain is magnetic.
Okay, so silver tone.
Yeah, I would just expect it to be coated or whatever.
Okay.
Plated.
Are you interested?
I like to use high-tech words.
I'm going to do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Thank you.
Wow, book. Or, oh no, was Jeff. It's snowing there, huh?
Okay. Are you going to make me big?
Okay. Oh, you could too, though.
Well, all right. Hold on a second. Let me try.
Okay.
Oh, look at
There
that.
you
Look at that. Oh,
See, I got lazy.
You two are going to
love
be
you.
so advanced by the time I come back.
Well, at least we can help you.
okay.
We'll be able to tell you how to do it.
I wish I could read my writing.
Yeah.
Why am I handing it to you?
Oh,
You can't
well,
read my writing either.
I'm going to work this out.
Okay, it's a ring. It's Italian, and it is silver. It is
Mark
marked
925.
Mark 925, and we think
It's a 6 or 6.5 size wise. It'll fit on.
it'll there be a hand model.
Oh,
It's number
where do I
20.
go?
It's number 22,
Wait a minute.
and we want to start at
What the hell?
15.
It's a very modern design. I really like it.
Oh, SU.
Oh, that's the designation that it was made in Italy.
So it's
Now
Italian.
I'm gonna find that sucker. There we go.
Italian silver is actually nice. That Mexican silver, boy, that stuff, you got to clean that stuff every other week. That's nice. 6.5 size.
So let me just so it's about a 1/2 inch wide
At the top. It tapers.
Yeah, it tapers at the bottom. So, and 1/4 inch at the base.
And it's very comfortable.
It's got the wave. Now, let's see. Okay. Let's hope this works. It is marked. Can you see it?
You sure can see it.
Okay.
Silver 925.
So, all right.
That's a good deal. That's a good price for that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to
It's
do the
substantial.
countdown.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay. Yep. All right. We have,
We're going a different direction.
yeah, completely off in left field now. We have a Viking Amber Owl Paperweight. And this is 1970s. It is marked with the original sticker of Viking. There, that helps. It's 3.5 inches tall, 2 inches wide, and 1 1/4 inches thick. And this is number 23 and started at $9.
Does it have any glow to it or no?
No.
With the
No.
amber,
Okay.
no. But just because you girls always ask for it, there's the UV light.
We see glow where we see glow where you don't.
Okay.
We have Jen in at 9.
Jen, I believe I do.
People in the community love their owls.
So go ahead and
Okay, we're going to do the countdown. If anyone else is interested, put in your bids now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sold to Jen
okay.
for $9. Thank you, Jen.
Okay. If you do, she'll take it. Okay. All right, Jen. I'll
Did he work?
Beth, talk to him. He thinks only you're
I'm sorry. Yeah, there is a glow to other things.
Yes.
Blue too.
Don't get me started.
I even saw I put it in Jen's box. Jen, you have a big box because I found those lip stickers that her logo, the lips right there. I found like, I don't know, probably a 4x4 sheet of those lips.
Okay.
And then,
Do you want me to?
hey, I'll shut up. I'm learning.
Well, I've already done 3. Do you want me to do another one while you get ready? Huh?
Right ahead. I'll keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll look for
Because
blood.
to me, I'm going to show you what I think is going to glow like a mofo. This is a Fenton Daisy and Button toothpick, top hat, toothpick or match holder.
Wow.
Nothing but
Okay.
green.
And it did. Michael and I have been cussing and discussing this a couple of times. Right at the mold mark, at the very bottom edge, there is chipped on. Well, we don't know if it's chipped or mold, right? A mold where they took it out of the mold.
Just an imperfection from the mold.
Right.
And
Right here.
And it's under.
It's on the underneath side.
It's not on the top edge at all.
Okay, so it's not a chip. It's just a manufacturer.
Well, I like to tell everybody from the get-go, if we see anything that looks like any kind of a what I would call an imperfection, we're gonna let you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and this is Vaseline glass. It's 3 1/8 wide, 2 1/4 tall, 2-inch diameter, and $15. Jen wants to know if it's rough.
Yeah. Sometimes if they're just out of the mold thing, I take a fingernail file and smooth them off.
But
That's
see,
what I
No, that's where we kind of.
Well, as long as it doesn't
Right.
go into the piece, you know, as long as it doesn't make it.
It's right on the edge, but even where the little, what I consider to be, it's like a little divot thing out on either side, but it doesn't look like somebody's whacked it up against something. But it is a little rough. That's why we're saying what it is. But it is right on either side of the mold line.
But you're saying it's on the underneath part of
Yeah.
it. Not on the top.
Hold it real
Okay.
close and shine the black light on it at the same time. You'll need another hand.
It really is a glower.
Yeah, because it'll show, and if it's really small, then where it was from a mold.
Hi, Margot.
Hey, Margot.
hey, Margot.
Good morning in Reno.
Yeah, that does glow.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Well, we've got a lot of bright lights going on here. I mean, it just is.
Oh, it's showing up here.
No, good.
It's showing real good.
I heard I missed a good sale the other night, Margot. I was in Owasso with the grandkids till we didn't get home till late that night.
All right. And this is number 24. So, all
Okay,
right.
number 24. If anyone's interested, $15. Going once, twice, and
Hey,
no
Margot.
interest.
Okay. All right. Beth?
All right.
No, you know what? I'm going to do
You're going to make me go.
there. You taught me.
I have never got a bad piece of glass from Mark and Michael. So, okay. Sooner glass. Let me impress Michael here. Sooner glass.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. He taught me this one day, like how to tell Sooner glass from anything else.
Tell me that glows.
No.
It doesn't.
No, I had a black light on it while Mark was. It's got like where the sticker was on it. Still, I don't clean anything because I don't know, you know, what you can do and what you can't do. So
Right.
if it
What are
didn't,
you starting that at?
I'm just gonna do a flat $6 because there's a spot right there.
But you know what? Those have become a real thing now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't want to throw it away because of a little mark that's, you know, right there. But it's a definite mark. It doesn't. You can't feel it really, but it's not sharp at all, and it's like you know, you can feel a little bit. I would say it was whack though, if I had to guess.
Now, is Sooner glass felt the same as Sooner?
Yes.
Yeah, and it started in Oklahoma too. Michael told me.
That's why they call it Sooner glass.
Okay.
But why were they called the Sooners? Was it the land rush?
Well, it's
just the name.
They had to get through Oklahoma sooner than later, and they just soon it was sooner.
Yeah, really. To give you the
I don't know about the Sooners. The way they call it.
I have got like no words this morning.
You live there?
I know, but I don't think I took Oklahoma history.
You know
I didn't move here till the 6th grade.
The first place that I ever saw them make those, and it was just like those, and the ones that weren't swans, but they were just decorative pieces, was when I was a very young child, and we took a Conestoga wagon to
I know where.
Silver Dollar City.
Right. You don't know, yeah.
And they had the glass blowers there. And we thought that was just magical to watch people blow glass.
Oh, I think it is.
And I think I had a stretch 7-Up bottle or one of those Coke bottles or something from there too. I remember the blowing glass there, but Jeff said he hasn't seen them the last few times. We just see the iron guy.
Oh. Now see, I am so damn old. Let me tell you.
Now.
Oh, I know. We had to talk about that one.
When I was a kid and we went to Silver Dollar City, swear to God, this is no lie. They had like a guy that was building a log cabin. They had some dried up old apple cheek doll women that were making a quilt.
You remember Apple Dolls?
Well, yeah, they were making a quilt when I was down there. And the
iron guy.
The blacksmith that would show up on Beverly Hillbillies every once in a while. He was down there. It's the first time I'd ever seen a funnel cake. And they had like 4 rides. They had the train and, you know, just like 4 rides. And you didn't buy a whole day pass. What you did is you bought a book that had so many, like 5 or 6 different coupons in it. And once you use those coupons, you had to buy more. You had to go all the way out to the front of the park and buy more coupons in order to ride in more of the rides.
And they made them in a number that you were always going to need another book. You always needed one more ticket.
Oh, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they weren't stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But, and back then, the cave wasn't part of it. If you wanted to go to the cave, you had to pay separately to go to the cave.
The cave is a thing, though.
And all I can remember,
we haven't taken the grandkids down in there, though.
Is back then, the food was absolutely unbelievable, and it was made. But you know, I'm talking the early '60s. You know, when I was, a kid, but the food was absolutely delicious. And the pies that you'd go to buy pie, it was homemade pie. If you went to have a funnel cake, they're standing there making it in front of you, but it was all fresh ingredients. There was a place called, I think it was called the Mine, or the Flooded Mine Restaurant, that had the most delicious barbecue brisket that I've ever had in my entire life.
I was going to say their barbecue is still good. Yeah.
But, you know, it's all commercial now.
Yeah.
And the price to get in?
Oh,
yeah. It's
probably tripled.
No. Tripled would be good.
I can remember when we were taking our kids to Silver Dollar City. You almost had to take out a bank loan, and that.
Well, you do now.
To Disney World.
Now you do. It's like $135 a ticket.
Oh, but Branson was a lot of fun, but Branson didn't have all of the, these fancy show places and all that kind of crap.
They had the bald knobbers, remember?
They had the bald knobbers
on the dirt road.
The Foggy Mountain Boys, and they had the Presley family.
Yes.
And they had
a dirt road in a barn.
And they had a place that you could go and you could play skee ball. And we thought, ooh, skee ball. And those little tickets would come flying out. And for 500 tickets, you can get a pencil with a big eraser on it, or something stupid. But it was just a different kind of an experience, and I'm really sad that my kids really didn't have the same experience I had.
They didn't get to see what we saw back in the
And
day.
now you see these kids on TV throwing a big hissy fit about, I only got to ride only got to go such and such a place at Disney World, and I didn't get to stay at Cinderella's castle. Well, you know what? We were happy to see a bunch of old women making a quilt
and sleep in the damn car.
Well,
or on a roadside
car, but we slept in a
I
camper.
just like the stories of your mom.
We had a camper. We were fancy people.
Excuse me, Beth. Did you see Jen for?
Yeah, I got you, Jen.
Okay.
That's the only little mark on it, Jen. I was trying to show the perception of it.
Okay, Margot. Thanks for stopping in.
See you, Margot.
Bye, Margot.
Bye.
Thanks.
Have fun sourcing.
The Michael's stories. His mom was something else. Well, so was his dad too. But the travel trip. I'm having a hard time. I want to show this brooch. I'm afraid to.
Oh, why?
Come on, Beth.
Tell me,
You
Debbie, it's small. Who do you think made it? It's not Mark that I can see.
Well, how cute is that?
Is that not adorable?
That is adorable. I love my frogs with crowns. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even
That
think
looks like a newer one. I don't know who would have made that.
No, I don't think it's Newark. And
I know the old stuff. I don't know the new
okay,
stuff.
I'm going to show you the back because I know it's not newer from the back of it. And it could be marked that I'm just not seeing it. And sometimes, there'll just be a little bit of a mark left, like where it's worn off.
Randy. Oh, Randy. Where are you?
Like I said, it could be, it's not magnetic, but I know that that's just mixed metal and whatnot. But it's still old, you can tell.
That's cute.
Wasn't there a pattern on the back of one that tells you who the maker was? Oh, there, I got it.
What do you mean a pattern?
Well, the way the metal was stamped on the back tells you who the maker was. It was like their design or something.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not
They've had jewelry places do that where they just put the logo.
Well, he's absolutely adorable. Yeah, and I know he's older because he came in a vintage bag.
And how much are you asking?
Turn around. Let me see the front of that thing again. Get your fingers out the way.
All of his stones are even there.
Book is saying maybe Betsy Johnson.
Now, is that
I think it's
enameled?
older than Betsy Book. I think it's older than
enameled.
Is that enameled?
Yes, that's enamel in these little spots here.
Yeah.
Enamel stones or whatever pieces of
Adorable.
enamel. I know, and he's so cute.
Little rhinestone eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's adorable.
He is cute.
I thought he should be sitting on top of the computer looking at me.
And how much are you asking, Beth?
No, I don't know.
$750.
50, 55. Yeah.
55 cents.
Oh, I just hate to see him go, but $8.
I'll take it.
I still hate to see him go.
Starting at 8. Anybody interested in a little frog brooch?
Me.
Michael,
Hey.
you want it?
Yes, for $8. Absolutely.
All right. Michael won it. It was his birthday.
Well, guess what? We have a little bid going on here.
Uh-oh.
Because we got booking at 8 and Mad Zabinga. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by, Mad Bazinga. And
Hi, Mad. I don't remember Mad Bazinga's name. Bazinga.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's new to me. And we have book at 9. Michael, where's your bidder?
No, I just did a flat at 8.
No. If Book wants it, she can have it.
Right. That's
Okay, so you want to do a flat 8 for book?
Michael. I'm just gonna do a flat.
Good home.
Okay, because Michael was in first and then book came in second.
Book can have it.
Okay. Then we're going to call it for book at $8.
That's adorable.
Thank you,
That is
Michael.
adorable. I love it.
I know what Michael's jewelry looks like. He'll show it off here in a bit.
Well, if he likes
We've got more
whimsical,
pictures.
that definitely is whimsical.
Here, Book.
Congratulations, Book.
I'm gonna put him in your flower garden.
Make sure the flower garden doesn't get chipped.
Well, there was already one flower chip. That's why I'm just giving it to her. I didn't see it until I was showing it. That was a true story. I looked it over too. Okay, is that all? Did I do 2 or 3 or however
We'll
many?
do another one because Mark appears to have left town.
Did Mark disappear? Oh gosh, he's gonna start pulling to me.
Yeah, John, I've seen Mad Zabinga in quite a few of the sales. I just have a hard time with names. But we
Alice
love
in
them.
Wonderland jewelry or an owl trinket box?
Well, you have to show 2 more anyway, so you might as well show either or.
Oh, no, what's going on?
I'm trying to.
Oh.
Guys, y'all are not muted.
Go.
You're not muted. Okay.
We're gonna go back
I thought this was cute too.
What'd you think?
And it opens,
to- No.
I think. But I'm too weak to open anything, so I can try.
There's some other pictures.
That you've taken?
The ones upstairs in the bedroom.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to go.
It needs taken off and put back on.
Hi, Mad. Glad you could come.
Somebody put it on the chain wrong,
Because I have an idea.
but my nails aren't gonna be able to do it. You think I better do it for one.
And I want you to be here.
What is Michael trying to escape?
He's gonna escape for a couple minutes.
Well, Beth, I wouldn't have to run off if you weren't so mean to me.
No, I hate that. I hate that. Okay, here's another. Let me find a different one. See if-
Mad Zabinga says just call him or her Mad.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll call them Mad. Well,
Okay. Yeah, the other one was like put on wrong. You know, it was like not through the chain right. But with my nails, I'm not gonna be able to.
forgive me for looking down, people. I'm multitasking. Well, you're quite welcome. We tried to be polite, Mad.
Alice in Wonderland.
Is there a
With the
maker?
mushroom in the bottle. No, these were out of the boutique stuff.
Okay.
These are going to be, this is all new inventory or new stock.
That's cute.
Well, let me try to stay by the camera. Dadgum. And let me see what it measures on the thing. The things on the bottom are not magnetic, but I think that, yeah, the chain is.
So it's silver tone. And what are you going to start it at, or are you going to do?
These are just all going to be $5.
Okay.
And 18, possibly, yeah, 19 inches long. It's got to be 18 chain typically. So $5 for the Alice in Wonderland ones. I got ones that say the Eat Me and the Drink Me.
Okay. $5 and just put $5.
It probably comes off. I don't
Mad
know.
would like that.
I put oil in this kind of stuff.
Okay, sold to Mad for $5.
Thank you, Mad. And it'll come in a package. Like I said, this is new. I bought out the inventory of a boutique, and I deem it, if it hasn't turned or done anything in the last 2-3 years since I've had this stuff, that it's in good. It's better made stuff.
Yeah, Book wanted to know what the bottle said.
Oh, that one said "Eat Me," and then they also say "Drink Me." Like, here's another one that's.
Which one would you like, Mad? Beth is the one on screen and Debbie is the one talking.
Debbie is the voice.
The voice.
Yeah. She didn't get her hair fixed this morning, and it's okay.
No.
Her foot's broke. And then I thought I
I'm a mess. My hair's not done. My foot is broke.
And the drink me has a key with it. The eat me has a mushroom. The drink me has a key.
Mia, did you want the drink one or the other? I feel wrong.
And you can do 5 each or 2 for 4. I mean, 2 for 8.
If anybody else would like one, put 5 in the chat.
And if you want one of each,
Let us know which
do
one
8.
you like.
Mad wants the mushroom.
One with the mushroom on it.
Book?
No, Mad.
No, yeah, but I was looking at, okay, Book wants the eat me one.
And Book wants the other one.
Gotcha. No, they both want the same one. They both have the mushroom.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. The drink me has the key.
Okay.
Okay. Is that it? That was mine, Mark?
Anybody else?
Can you go again, Beth?
I can.
No, you're fine, babe.
And it's one of those things where I've got 2 here, but I could have there's more Alice in Wonderland ones, I think. I don't know what this one. No, I just jumped off back there. Okay, an owl trinket box.
Oh,
It looks vintage to me. I wouldn't know how to tell.
Is it magnetic?
Probably not. Mm-mm. No. So if they're not magnetic, that pretty much means it's older.
Well, most of the newer ones that they're coming out with now are magnetic, like the rooster. I got from you.
Was he magnetic?
He was magnetic.
Oh, okay.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, that's magnetic.
Well, but the thing's not itself. The owl is not. It's
probably
like
not looking up
No.
the enameling.
Oh, you meant the closure. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm out here tapping.
Okay,
it out.
Book wants us to, Debbie, can you read the chat?
Yes, I did read what. I
Okay,
did read it. Did I miss something, Book?
Am I in the... Did I move or did you move?
So the questions are answered. Oh, sorry, Book. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I caught
He's
everything.
cute.
Did I miss one?
Is he enameled?
I would say so. What do you think? Let me give you his back. Where's his wings?
What are you asking for it?
8.
Okay,
8.
is that a flat out price or is that a offer up?
No, it's just the price, $8.
Okay, I'll trinket box for $8 if
I want
anyone's
it.
interested.
Michael. Okay.
Well,
The countdown.
Hey, you do it.
Okay.
We're gonna go 5,
I've got your bag underneath the desk here.
4,
I'll write you a check.
3, 2, and 1. Goes to Michael.
Like I need something else.
Book, did we before about the brooch clip? A brooch clip.
Brooch clip.
I don't have a brooch clip. That was said.
Yeah, I don't know what I missed because I thought I was reading out. Do you mean about the Betsy Johnson book? Because I did mention something about it.
Or the frog.
The frog she thought was maybe Betsy Johnson. And I did ask.
Oh, no, I don't think the frog was Betsy Johnson. I think it's older than that. I mean, granted, you know.
Okay, Book came in at 8, and then Mad came in at 8.
On what?
Yeah, I thought I answered because I am
And then
watching.
Book
chat.
came in at, and then Book came in at 9.
On the frog?
Yeah, the brooch frog.
Hey, Book, you want me to send you a link and let you just log on and talk to us? Here, we'll send you the link.
Did I originally get it for 8 and I said give it to Book?
Further up.
Out to Michael.
Is it about the I'm sorry or I don't know where she's. I mean, I'm going way back.
I'm sorry,
The
Mom.
tool works as a brooch clip. that tool. I have a tool that works as a brooch clip. Is that what you're saying? The magnetic thing, maybe?
I'm all the way back to I have not seen green. I have seen blue with Jen, but
JTV, the tools to put bracelets on by yourself is, oh, okay. So there's a thing to put bracelets on. So is it the, like a magnetic thing?
just let us know what we missed.
That's what she's telling me. The tool that works as a brooch clip.
Or did you
And
lose?
that's how you put a bracelet on also. Right, Buck? Here, I should have.
Yeah, I don't even see anything like
Put
that.
it up there. Here. I'm awful with the chat. Here you go. See, and then she's saying it works as a brooch clip.
See, now I don't even have that in my chat,
Oh.
and I know I'm not in top chat. I'm definitely in live chat.
Are you in StreamYard, Debbie?
Yeah.
That's where I got it. So that was
Sorry
it.
about that, Buck.
Okay. Thank you, Buck. Got it.
Okay.
You ready, Mark?
Yes, I am. Okay. I think there's a couple of things. Yeah, I want to promote our eBay store, and anybody that is watching, if you, what did we say? Oh, if you type in the eBay store, which is listed, spring sale, I'll give you 20% off of anything that you purchase through there. How's that?
It's a good deal.
Okay.
And
we'll
Mark does list on eBay regularly, so
Yeah, we have a
check
store.
them out.
Like 900 right now or 700?
No, I'm almost 700,
Almost
680 something. And it's Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale.
But it'll give
Thank you, Mad.
It'll give you guys an idea of just what it is that we do on a daily basis as far as lifting. We have a pretty good variety of things that we deal with.
And I figured I'd get Michael involved here again. Not that he's not involved.
I'm here.
So this is one of Beth's roommates when she comes up to stay.
And what is her name?
We haven't named her yet.
Oh, you haven't named her.
The other one was named.
She was named when we got her. Bernice.
Jeanette. It's Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. And yes, I did put a link somewhere.
In the very beginning of the chat is
Jeanette.
where the link is at for the eBay store.
All you have to do is look up Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale eBay stores. Google it. That'll take you.
I might be able to link it. Give me a second.
All right.
I've done stranger things.
There's also a link in the beginning of the chat. Wow.
And that is one of our other many
Very
things in Beth's room. We're really just kidding. That's the room that she stays in when she comes up.
Wow.
And I think it's funny that people don't realize jewelry collectors, they like to display their stuff too, not just wear it.
Right, exactly.
And
that was just too cool. Once they turned the head around, I stopped them right at the door. They're taking me to the room and showed it to me. And I went, oh, no. I can't go in there.
Yes, you can.
I can't go in there. And Mark went, which one? I pointed to it. He turns her head around.
Did
like,
you
okay,
read
I'm good.
Book's comment, Mark?
Yeah.
What?
Can I
Oh, thanks,
suggest?
Jen.
Can I suggest you add it to your about page on YouTube?
Thank you, Jen.
Yes, Book.
And Instagram.
And Book, I'm going to keep an eye out for a bust for you.
Does she need one?
Yeah, but she says
little
Book says she
person.
wants
Yeah,
a bust so
she
much.
wants to get one.
But you know what? We don't get them we don't buy them anymore really very often. But a lot of times we will see while we're out sourcing, we'll see wig displays from like Ava Gabor wig boutiques.
Right.
They'll be writing across the chest of them or something. But some of them are really kind of neat because we use them for vintage, to put vintage hats on and to display vintage jewelry. And what I would do is get one of those, and they're relatively inexpensive. They're not horribly expensive. Is just put a nice scarf around it and then put a hat on her. And a lot of them even have pierced ears for earrings. You know, change your display all the time.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish I wouldn't have got rid of when I got rid of my store. I gave all my mannequins and I donated them. So
I had Eloise. She burned.
I had quite a few of them.
And this is something that we picked up day before yesterday.
Yay!
Beth has already seen this. And this is just too cool.
Actually,
yeah,
Jeff
that's
saw
cute.
that.
And it with the stand and everything.
You were texting Jeff.
Cute.
And the bottom part of that, all the way around, you can see where there's like a little edge. That's all etched glass that you can pull it up and pull the tray out and pull one up and feed the bird. And it's really neat. It's chrome. It's all chrome.
And Michael and I agreed because when the grandkids lived with me, we did the fish, the birds, the whole 9 yards. We're not putting a live bird in it.
Oh, I know. Don't they make a mess?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yep. I had them and I was constantly cleaning up after them.
I had a clear glass head when I had one of my stores in Broken Arrow back in the
number 25
late 90s, early 2000s, and I put one of the glass heads. I think they came from Pier 1, like towards the front of the store where it looked like a guard, like a guy was in there.
Oh,
I see they're making them now.
Actually, Jan last night showed on her little thing a little bird cage that was a clock. I found one of those in my aunt's boxes. It's a musical.
Oh no!
And the little bird actually moves. It's antique. It's not just vintage, but it's the cutest little bird cage.
Okay.
Give me the 26. That one.
I am going for.
I'll have a saggy one, Book. Everything's sagging.
Yeah.
No, I had one.
Anymore. We are going for the 1980s deco style chain and rhinestone bracelet. If I don't
break it first.
He's
fine.
And I want to start this at $12. It's number 25.
What is that? I
It's
was
a
reading.
bracelet.
Okay, I was reading Mad's
And
comment.
it's number 25.
Yes.
And for how much?
It's 12.
Okay, starting at 12.
Here. Does that help?
If
Boy,
if no one wants that, I do.
Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty.
I'm trying to keep track of all things I want.
That's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. I like
Is it Art Deco looking to you?
Yeah.
I don't even know what Tom Clark gnomes are.
That's really pretty. Something different.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the rhinestone bracelets starting at 12.
It's sapphire blue and clear, marquee cut, center stone, baguette cut, silver stone.
They did a lot of that
Silver
blue
tone.
too, Michael, in the 50s. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, this piece was made. Look at show them the clasp on it in the back of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to hook it together.
Okay, Bug.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not as old.
No, it's an 80s piece.
Yeah.
Hang on. Can you see the wheels turning, Book? I'm trying to think how to do this. Go get their links, and if any, well, Jen knows she can put hers in, but I'm sure everybody here knows Jen or has
It's
hers.
really pretty.
It's 6.5 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. Book.
Is it 8 inches? Or what she wants to know?
No, it's 6.5 inches if you opened up.
Hey. But bring it with you.
Book, don't feel too bad. It won't fit around my wrist either.
But bring it with you just in case. Oh, hey, I got a measuring tape.
Wait a
Anybody
minute.
in chat interested?
Well, stop pushing it, Debbie.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do our countdown.
I am exactly 6 and
I'm feeling mine.
5,
Yeah, Michael's gonna.
4.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
I'm 6
Oh,
and
Book wants to know how long it is.
It's 6.5 inches long.
well, I'm
6 and a half, Book.
My wrist is 6 to 6 1/4. Fat wrist. I have big bone. I'm not fat.
No, wait a minute.
You gotta come up here to the camera. Here's the camera, babe.
So I'm 6 to 6 1/8.
That's really pretty. I really like
Just
that.
bring it with you guys. I think it'll work.
Okay, we'll start a countdown
I
again.
think it'll
5,
work.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Book.
and 1. Okay, Beth, I guess.
Got her?
Oh, do another one. I'm going to put y'all's links in. Buck said that every now and then they can put the links in if I go get them for her. So I'm
Okay.
on my way.
Beth,
All right.
Write her name next to it.
I'm going to go freshen my
Oh,
coffee.
Mary came in. Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, I'm going to let it slide.
Mary at 12.
I'm going to let it slide because I think my wrist is probably borderline on it actually clasping once I got
Okay,
it.
so we're gonna go Mary.
Yeah.
Mary's at 12.
It's ready.
All right.
Oh, you're just winning.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
hold on a
not supposed to
second.
get up off the couch.
Okay. We are going with some linen embroidered. No. All right. They're not full tablecloths. They're like runners. Okay.
Dresser runners.
Dresser
The
runners.
dresser scarves.
Dresser scarves. This one is 10 inches wide and 35 inches long. Okay. In very good condition. Very nice job. And the next one is 9.5 inches long, or 9.5 inches. Yeah. 9.5 inches wide, 16 inches long. They did a very good job. This is number 26 and $8. And then it's got two more smaller ones that are 7.5 by 10.5. For like the nightstand.
Okay, but I am impressed. I found him. Bye,
Thank you
Matt.
for
Thanks for
stopping
coming.
by, Dad.
Bye, Matt. Thank you.
Okay.
We have Marion at 8.
So go ahead and do the countdown.
Okay, 5,
There's
4, 3, 2, and 1. Sold to Mary for 8. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. All right. Now I'm going to go with, where'd my husband go?
Who knows?
I need number 27.
Is that what I've got?
The Indian salt and pepper.
Oh.
And we are going to go with I'm not sure what the metal is, and they are marked, but they are Indian salt and pepper shakers.
And what are you starting those at, Mark?
$5, number 27, approximately 2 3/4 inches tall and inch diameter.
So that's a flat out price?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So just put number 27 into the chat if you're interested in salt and pepper shakers for $5. Those are cute. I could never find them before, and now I'm seeing them here or there, but I've not seen the same set twice yet.
Yeah.
Those are cute.
I don't think they've ever been used.
They look like they're in good shape.
They're in very good shape.
Is the feather on the one, the little girl? Oh, okay. It's a double feather. Okay.
Double feather on the girl, single on the.
Yeah, I thought there was a little chip in between, but she's got the 2 little feathers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay, we're going to do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if anyone changes their minds later, just go ahead and even if you want to look back at the replay, there's things that didn't sell. You can go ahead and look and then just email either Beth or Mark and let them know what you're interested in. And remember, you can always make an offer. They will take an offer. So,
all right, Beth, I'm going to let you go.
Start showing jewelry next week.
Yeah, we could do our jewelry show like we talked about.
Well, no, I mean, are you going to start doing it on this one next week?
Yeah, I can start next week with jewelry and linen even.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Because I can't get to the basement right now to get all the other stuff, so I won't be able to really do that. That's sorry, meant is mod. I can click. Oh, if you turn her into a mod, she was saying.
You are a mod book.
No, I don't.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, book's a mod.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
It's your turn, kiddo.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I was reading.
Thank you, book.
Am I not there? Okay, I'm getting there. I was reading book's message. Well,
I would do a book, but I have a technician actually coming over to teach me how to use my new computer.
Is he coming over today?
No, probably not till next week. I told him as long as it shows me before I start going back on, the full live sale. So that's cute.
Mark, what do you think it is?
Is that Murano or no?
I have no idea. It's just an owl.
It's possible.
With
it's got the shiny bottom on it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The pontil.
Michael, come look at this.
Oh yeah, the pontil is clean. It could be. It could be with a clean pontal like that. It could be.
Yeah.
Merino.
Let me see. I'm seeing your butt.
That's the bottom.
That's the butt of the owl.
It's an L.
Let me see the
Clean
top of it.
pontal. Show them the front, Beth.
And the way the
Oh,
glass side.
yeah. You know what? It's gonna be hard to say for sure,
Right.
but he's very much in the style of a lot of the clowns that were made by Murano.
Yes, I agree.
With
I
the
agree.
eyes.
How much you want for it? Jen wants to know.
Oh, I don't know. $10. You don't know how tall he is, Jim? There's nothing wrong with them. There's not a flaw on it. Those are like, what are those little things right there? They're on the inside. Are they bubbles? Are they supposed to be like the wings or something, maybe, or feet?
Would we say
They're
that's
inside. You see what I mean?
Paperweight. Is that a
Those
penguin
could-
or an owl?
Those could be. Jen, she said $10.
It's on the front too. Hang on. Maybe it's the way they did the flower thing.
You said $10, right?
Yeah. Number, I think I'm at 57. And he's like a little over 4 inches tall, right at 4 inches tall. Wingspan is 2.5.
$10, number 57 for the
I
owl,
always say it's a paperweight,
Paperweight.
right?
Yeah, paperweight.
which does to me look like Murano too, but
So what do you call that stuff inside there? But that whatever that is, those markings in there, that's what made the middle part, isn't it? It's like how they put that middle part in.
well, wouldn't they put that in from when they were blowing it, or?
Okay, it's too bad that I can't tell.
And I don't know what it's called. The
And I
technical
can't
name.
think of what they call that.
Do y'all
Yeah.
see my hand moving on the right here? Do y'all see my hand that was moving slowly like that?
What
Yeah.
what do they call that? The blue and white.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a.
Well, that's a separate.
Wow.
I think that's a separate piece of glass in there because of those
Yeah.
little markings around it. Okay, I don't know nothing about it, but see how my hand was like right here when I was showing this. And my hand.
Yeah,
was-
it's really hard to do it.
well,
backwards.
I know. I was thinking.
Okay, we're gonna start the countdown.
Hang
This
on,
is,
Debbie.
$10.
We're through.
7.
Because I have to tell this. This is like a thing with my personality, right? So I see this hand without the nails. All I saw was a skin. It looked like a back, and I thought, "Who's coming out of my bedroom?"
Oh, jeez.
And I was just about to scream whenever I realized that was my hand, right? But I guess the owl, however I was doing it, the owl was blocking it. I'm one of those that locks the car up if I see a Pensacola sign in a state besides Florida. I'm like, "Whoa, how did I get here?"
Okay, we're gonna do the countdown. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, I've never noticed that those are like something separate made in there. Now, as part of the course, I've lost stuff, a whole thing of it. Here, let's do the glass squirrel, but he's not Murano, right? Even though his pontal is smooth, did Murano do little bitty squirrels?
Murano did all kinds of stuff.
Well,
He is cute.
he's perfectly clear. He's blue. And he's going to be $6, number 58. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you how tall he is.
You said $6.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with him.
$6, number 58.
I don't think he's a paperweight because he's too small. 3 inches tall to the tail. Probably 1.5 deep. I don't know how I came up with all this glass. I guess I like it. And like what different shades of blue.
Now, number 58, $6, right?
Number 58 is 6, yeah,
Okay.
I think. Okay. Mark, is it?
Okay,
Is it
well,
yours?
we'll do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Have you made a decision?
Seems like my lag is really bad on this end.
I don't
Oh,
think.
are you lagging? I haven't even noticed it today.
Or
And I noticed here is a little bit.
some kind of a natural stone.
I'm just glad my hand wasn't a person coming out of my bedroom because I thought,
Yeah,
what?
let's do.
Does anyone
All right.
have any round paperweights? Mary would like to know. Round.
How many?
Whole thing?
I
I have an egg.
she'd like to see as many as you
I have
have,
a
but if
bunny.
it's 100, then maybe just 5
How about any glass
4,
bunnies?
or any glass bunnies.
You want solid glass bunnies, or do you want
Figural.
the covered dish bunnies?
Mary, I think Beth went to go look for the paperweights or
Do you call
bunnies.
it round? Or
That's egg shaped.
That's
Round
egg shaped,
glass.
but
She
nonetheless,
wanted round and
it
glass.
is round.
yeah.
And
And then the glass bunnies.
yeah, hang on. I think I have a Fenton one.
All right, Michael just left to go find some paperweights.
Okay.
Round paperweights.
Okay, so we'll as soon as they get back, we'll show you those. And did you want to go ahead and show something, Mark, while they're looking?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go clear off in left field again. And I'm just calling this a fabric covered. Oh, wait a minute. Beth,
Yes.
I'm taking you away, dear.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I can see what your writing book.
Oh, I did do their links on not on my about page though. I did it underneath on the video.
Okay, I'm calling this a fabric covered because it's tight fabric, and it's like a resin. Little puppy dog with its bone. This is number 29, and $5.
Book.
It's in good condition.
Hang on a second, Mark. Book. That's something that there's a lot of things I need to do because I typically do them wrong the first time, and then it takes me forever to fix it. So yeah, I didn't know about putting them on the about page though. You like how it's on Trisha's page if you want to find somebody like their channel.
He's 4.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches wide, and 3.25 inches deep. And he's kind of a pinkish purple.
And he's number 29 for $5. Just put 29 in the chat if you're interested. We're going to do the countdown.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
All right. Now we're going to throw in. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Stephanie.
All
nice
right.
to see you.
We found a round paperweight.
You're the little kitty.
Hello, Broadway.
Aw.
Okay. Round paperweight. Oh, this is signed. 2001.
Artist signed. It's an art glass paperweight.
Can you guys see the signature?
Yes.
Oh. 18.
And we'll start it at 18.
And it is absolutely beautiful.
They're very highly collectible, actually. Especially the signed ones.
Honey. And this is roughly 2 3/4 inches tall.
It's round.
And 3 inches in diameter.
And that's actually the ones you want, are the ones that are signed.
Yeah.
A lot of people collect those. My sister collects those, actually, the brown paperweights.
So,
anyone interested, put your bids in now. We'll start the countdown. Once again, it's $18, the starting bid. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
okay.
And if anyone changes their mind on anything, just, you see the address is scrolling below. Get a hold of either Beth or Mark. And let them know what you're interested in.
Oh,
it is pretty tough.
I didn't see you come in.
I hit something. Okay. All right. Set that over.
Change that number on that to 28.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna. The paperweight. We're gonna be number 28. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Number
30.
He's cute.
Here we go off in left field again.
Who, me or you?
Me.
Oh, go ahead.
We have
Filled though.
a purple elephant.
Oh, he's cute.
I think he was part of a set only because he's got that thing there. But
for a chain.
Yeah, but I don't have. He's textured. He's purple. He's cute.
And what did you want to start him at?
Let's start him at $7.
He's adorable.
And that is number 30. And there is a mark on the bottom of his foot. And I did not look up the mark. I don't know it.
He's cute. You can always just put a little bow in that little, where that little place for a chain was. Little
Good
red
idea.
bow, or change it on the holidays, the colors. That's really cute. Okay. Did you want to start that at 5, or did you want flat out 5?
I actually
did say.
I said 7.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just make it, flat out 7.
Okay. Booked. Were you interested in it for 7?
You can go ahead and start the countdown. I think Book. He's in very good shape.
Okay.
It was the purple that got you.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Book's got it for $7.
Okay.
We're putting numbers in. That's for people to see afterwards. So I'm sure it's a little confusing to all of you. If we do a bid, we will let you know from here on out. Jen is asking me, you know what? I'm sorry. Jen has number 30 in the chat.
Oh, God.
So what do you want to do here?
What?
Jen had number 30 because we gave it a number and then it was an offer up. So I don't know how you want to work that. Jen, I apologize.
Okay, so we don't need the number. All right.
Yeah, we don't. If it's an offer up, we don't need the number. I'm only putting the number in for people that come and look at it after. But I'm trying to let them know when there is an offer up and when there isn't. That's why I said, what did you want to start it at? That means an offer, which that's what I said. So I thought it was going to be an offer up. And then you gave me a number. And I threw it in there just for the people that come in and watch it, rewatch it. So, I mean, fairly. And I'm really sorry I have to say this, but Jen did put in the number.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then if that's what you want to do, then we're gonna have to let Jen have it.
Sorry, Bob.
Jen, it will be 7 because that was my mistake. I didn't put the right amount in the chat, but we did change it pretty much after that. Are you okay with that, Jen? And I apologize.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Book. And
well, okay. We were trying to do, I'm letting people know we're starting at, or it's just a price right out there. We're putting the number in for people that are going to get a hold of them after, like, watching the replay.
I'm sorry, but
I'll make it clearer. I know what we've got.
I have to laugh at Jen's comment, WTH, because I can't see Jen saying that.
You're right, Jen.
I wasn't watching.
You're right, Jen. The only what I'm trying to say though is people are watching the replays a lot of times, and we have to have a number because it's easier for Beth and Mark to know what item they want. So I understand what you're saying, and I agree with that. But as I'm talking, I'm letting people know that it's either, well, I'm not saying offer up, so I will do that from now on. I'm saying start at. So all of you are right in what you're saying to me.
Jen.
And we're not being
no kidding, Jen. That's how I feel. Okay, we'll get it straightened out.
All right.
I just can't see.
I guess we're going to be newbies for a long time.
No, we're getting there. All right. Beth, you're up. You're up.
Sure.
Okay, and please let me know if we're starting at.
And what I need to do is I need to tell Debbie if it's an offer up, then because I'm not doing that. I'm the most.
Because I'll write offer up and then put the number so that it doesn't confuse the people in chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. Will just be a flat price. Most of mine is just a flat price today.
Then I'm not going to even write anything.
You just
until after.
Debbie, you just sit there and hush.
Oh, I'm going.
Now you'll get the number. I'll give you the number. The number will be 50. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to give the number.
I have been watching the chat. I really have been. I know I missed Jen's, but
you don't want me to give the number until after I get the price, right? I'm trying to know
if it's a straight number. I'm not putting anything in the chat.
No, I mean me.
Call the number.
Me. I don't need to give a number till I put a price, right?
Right. You don't have to.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Give the price first and then the number because people will know if they want to put the number in by the price.
Okay. Now this is it's got a red marking of made in China, but they're little, I don't know. I just thought they were cute because they were blue. Anything that's got blue on it. There's the marking though. Michael?
Made in China.
Is that not an old stamp because it's red though?
Yeah, it looks old.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with them. Minus they're a little sad. I guess they're probably.
They're cold. They're blue.
I know. That's why I like them. They have that number on there, 507 or whatever, but they wouldn't be a homemade piece, would they?
No.
No. Okay. So this is going to be one price of $10 for all three. The dogs, and there's 2 Inesco pieces.
So it's a lot of 3
The
for
little
$10.
girl. Oh, and in a minute I'll give you the sizes. The little girl holding the doll, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. These are UNESCO. 1983. 1983. So they probably came in a set. Little boy with a doctor kit. No, teddy bear. But he does have a doctor bag. Look, I'm trying to turn the other hand. My brain won't let me.
So there's a set of 3 figurines. The lot is $10. And
One
what is
mystery one, $10. Number 60.
number 60?
I'll tell you how tall they are. I think of these as assemblage pieces, so a little over 3 inches on the boy. And there's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with their hands or anything even. 2.5 on the girl tall. And the dogs, roughly 5 inches long. And 3.5 to the top of the last one's head. So all 3, $10, number 60.
Okay, I see no interest.
No, they just need to see them again. Okay, so jewelry's more of what we want to see today. Okay. How about we do the 2 brooches, $6, number 61.
Cute.
A toucan and a hummingbird. I don't see any markings on either one. Hang on, he's flopping on me. I think I had the toucan earlier.
Okay, we have John in for
Okay,
61.
All right, got you, Jim. What did I say? I forgot. 6.
61.
61 for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm really making it up as I go along.
Well, you got Jen at 61. You got Mary at 60.
Okay, thank you, Steph.
I almost could duplicate it, Mary, but hang on and I'll see if I can duplicate it for you, but just in different colors.
Yeah, last week that's how I was doing it. I wasn't putting the numbers in, so it wasn't confusing people as much. I only did that to help you guys out when you get your...
But we're also not saying, you know, Mark's not even used to the lives. And I'm used to them enough that I should know to tell you if it's an offer up or not. And I haven't been. Because I'm pretty much winging it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yes, you do.
Well, it's more
I mean,
what
I never know if I'm going
not
to
you.
let it go or not. I'll know in a bit if I can duplicate that one. Was that it for me, Mark? I feel like I did 3 things. I did. I held up 3 things at once.
Yeah. See, that's cheating.
Okay.
Huh.
You want to go though? Are you ready?
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah, we're ready.
here's my necklace I was looking for the other day.
okay.
You moving over?
Am I doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to have me a professional at this. Okay, you all need to read chats when you're done so you get feedback. Debbie, please read this to them. You're doing awesome, Beth. Okay.
That's fancy.
We have a Fenton Silvercrest custard vase.
I know.
I know, Jean.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
yeah,
out
that's
he
a color.
comes with the glowing glass.
Now, is
Thank
this
you,
going to be an offer up?
Look, we need all the help we can get.
All right. I want to start it at $10. So, yeah, that's going to be offer up? Is that the way that works?
Yes.
Right,
I'm
right.
not putting any numbers in. You can keep the number just for your record,
Okay.
your inventory.
In Debbie's defense, she has been on the couch for 3 weeks.
Oh,
She's a little
start
stirred.
the thing straight.
And this thing is absolutely gorgeous.
We have Jen in at 10. That is pretty. I like the ruffling.
Yeah. And it is the silver crest, as you can see.
And that's another one of my favorites is a silver crest.
Stephanie,
And this baby.
wait till he talks. Yeah. Looks like he was bitten by a green
Yeah.
In the background looks
he had a
like he was put in there.
Steph, that is my husband, Michael.
That's too funny.
He hasn't talked since you've been here. When he talks, you'll know it.
This is 4 3/4 inches tall and 6 inches at the widest part, 3.5 inches diameter.
Don't make me start talking.
Hey, Mary, real quick, I have your email. So if I find a hummingbird too, I do have another toucan.
We have Marion at 12.
Here, I like to be disruptive. If I have this toucan, Mary, and if I have another hummingbird, I'll send you the pictures of them, and then I'll try to duplicate it. I think I can.
All right.
Is anybody else interested? Because I can start the countdown. And when we have bidders, I'm going to start the countdown at 10 just because of the lag. So we're going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
And we are going to say sold.
Here, give it to the lurking guy in the background.
Oh, I know what she's talking about too. I saw the green screen where you can change your house. Yeah.
Okay, see, that's where I'm doing the lag part. That's why I wanted to count down to 10 because we have Tammy that came in at 13.
Right before the sold.
Right before the sold. And I had the sold written and I pushed it and
Give me to refresh and see.
yeah, you can refresh it. I
Yep,
just
right after the sold.
refreshed. Yeah,
Yeah,
I refreshed and I see Tammy for 13. Sorry, Mary.
All right.
That's another thing I should clarify too into the chat is if you come in before the sold, whoever comes in before the sold at the highest bid will win the item. So kind of watch for the sold. And I know there's a lag. It's kind of frustrating, but I don't really know how else to do it. So any suggestions, I'm free on taking them.
Okay. I have a vintage opalescent
Oh, pretty.
candy dish.
It's not exactly vintage. It's you're going to go more at the antique stage at this.
I was going to say that looks more antique to me.
It's a
with that pattern.
tri-cornered. It's a tri-cornered candy dish.
Pretty.
And I start this at $8. And just because you girls want to know, there's the light on it. Let's see. It's 2 inches tall and 5.5 inches at the widest point.
Okay, the bidding is going to start at $8 for the antique candy dish. Any interest? If not, I'm going to start counting it down from 10, being we have such a bad lag. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's funny there wouldn't have been a little bit of a ring of fire on there because you can see clear at the very tip top.
Yeah.
It does.
It does? Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
I've seen that.
The entire band of opalescence.
So that might glow. That might glow.
No, it won't glow, but it has the fire of the older opalescence. For sure.
Pretty.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Are you ready, Beth?
No, she's not.
Okay.
I am. And go ahead.
If you're not ready, that's okay. You can take another minute or two.
Okay, go on.
Huh?
She said, go ahead.
Carry on, Mark. Carry on. Carry on.
The guy from the green screen is handing over something now. Watch.
Oddball.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Mhm.
I love those pets, those little animals with fur.
A card holder.
Cute. Or a postcard holder.
Yeah.
We're always looking for things for our ephemera. That is
There you
adorable.
go. He's got the fuzzy top.
That's cute.
Start at $5. And he's like a resin. I mean, he's approximately 7 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches wide, and 3.5 inches deep. And I don't have anything that I can shove in him. So
He's cute.
okay.
And we're starting it at $5. This is a bid, an offer. He's cute.
He's different.
Yeah. Talk about whimsical.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay,
he's got his teeth and his little claws.
Little claws. Those are cute.
And he still has his hair.
Is that a more purple or a pinkish?
It's purple.
Okay.
It's purple.
Cute. Purple.
Now his hair.
Pink.
His hair's pink, but he's purple.
Cute. We have book at 5.
Okay.
And we're going to start the countdown and we'll do it at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yes, Mary.
3.
Yes, it's resin.
2, and 1. And it goes to book for $5. That's cute, book. Congratulations.
Thank you, Buck. All right.
Yes, Mary, just go ahead and whoever is showing it, get a hold of that person and they'll answer you back.
I'm pulling you forward, kid.
Okay. I'm debating a few things here, as typical. Tiara? Is that right, Mark?
Yeah. It looks like
Or
Tiara.
Debbie?
It looks like Tiara.
Yeah, it looks like
That's
Tiara.
what I It's 6 tall, 3 something wide. Oh, I didn't measure the top wide. Hang on. No,
Is this going to be a bid up?
oh, yes, this will be an offer up, Debbie. See, I'm bad. It's like 4.5 on the shade wide, and then 6, a little bit over 6 tall, and a little over 4.
What are you going to start it at, the offer up?
Started at 20.
Okay.
I still have a fairy lamp problem. Honey, Honey, I heard you come in. Find me some big things that I can get rid of. Not right now, no, babe. But come up and say hi, babe, to Michael's on.
Is that a pink?
Oh, I'm here.
It is pink, yeah, and there's like not a flaw on it.
Okay.
I stepped behind this green screen for a couple of minutes.
We're gonna put Jeff in the green screen in a minute.
Uh-oh.
He's whispering downstairs.
Anyone interested in the
You
fairy
saying
lamp?
help me?
I have this one, and I have the Westmoreland one with wildflowers on it. Either one, $20. I have to thin down some fairy lamps.
Where is the other one? Maybe you can show it that one too, and they can.
Behind me on the shelf. I
Say, I think
is
they're
anyone
gonna
interested in it?
Closer.
Hang on, before I get up, let me scare myself again with my hand. I have to tell Jeff about that one. How did I do that?
The other
It
one.
was the other hand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's so strange. It looked like somebody creeping in out the door. Is there anybody interested in the Westmoreland one?
Mary's in at 20.
On this one, Mary, or the
He
wildflowers?
hasn't seen the other one yet.
Okay, Debbie, get off my back.
Go get it.
She don't want to get up now.
Okay. Debbie's like a slave driver. She hasn't seen it.
No, I'm trying to keep the chat in.
It's like, how would she know? She hasn't seen it. Okay, you want the pink one, Mary? Okay. If anybody wants this one, same thing. It's
Okay, choice of, in other words, either this one or the pink.
And I think it does have its little.
Starting at 20. And I'm going to start the countdown.
Yeah, we already did the pink one.
You have your
Pink one's Mary's.
choice.
Yeah, the pink one's Mary's.
You have your choice at 10, 9, 8,
I'm trying to show the. Hang on. I'm trying to show
7,
the
6,
W.
5,
No flaw.
4,
That's okay. I kind of like the white
3,
flowers anyway.
2,
It's like,
and 1. Okay, the pink one goes to Mary.
if anybody who does want this one later, now you can give it a number, right?
Yes.
Oh, you want to both, Mary? You're getting oysters.
She wants
again,
both
too.
of them. Yes, she wants
There,
both
there
of them.
will be oysters again this week before I change to some. I don't know. Maybe. Would y'all rather have oysters or jewelry? Was that a stupid question?
No. No, not if you're doing special. If you can remember it all, Beth.
Okay, those are. Well, I have a video I can always watch back. Jewelry like the saying necklaces stuff like I had last week.
It's old new stock is what she's
It is.
talking
I
about.
bought out of boutique inventory is what I did. So I think I end up throwing some in anyway. But I like these fairy tale things. Once upon a time,
Yeah, that's cute.
like the Alice in Wonderland. Drink me.
Well,
That once upon a time
So
is cute.
hey, Beth,
yes, Mark.
how far do you want to go? The last one was too long. I don't want to go 5
Let's
hours.
go to the end of the road. Whatever you think.
I think we ought to stop
So
at.
Jeanette, it's last bunny though.
I think we ought to stop at 3, which is about another 17
3?
minutes.
That'll be 1. What clock you on?
He's saying to do 3 more.
3
No,
hours.
3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
3 o'clock. I am not going to hold for that one.
Oh, you
okay,
mean-
that's good.
Unless
Yeah.
you want to go farther.
Okay, there's a glass bunny. Now that was
Thank you,
somebody
Mary.
that was asking for one before.
Yeah, it was Jeanette.
Was it Jeanette? Okay.
Right. This was going to hurt, guys.
That one looks like a
I'm not
glow.
sure I can do it yet.
Is this going to be an offer up?
He's a Fenton. There's nothing marked on him here. But you want a Once Upon a Time necklace book? $3.
What's
I
the
need,
offer
I
going
need
to
to
start?
do. I need to do some of those. Do I? Well, Debbie, I'm not even sure I'm selling him yet. Hang on, I'm not through petting him. I'm waiting to see if Jeanette's here. It's a like a mint green, I would say, but I will tell you, I'm colorblind to this color. Okay,
No, it does look like a type of green.
Yeah, but
Green.
I discovered in high school that me and a friend would argue over certain shades of blue and green, and people sided with her. Not a chip, not a scratch. He needs some like little markings washed off. I never wash anything off because of that. And it does not say Fenton anywhere, but I know it is Fenton. When I bought it as a Fenton. Hey, how come there's no marking on it at all, Mark? Not even that oval thing. Was it before?
Well,
It could have had a sticker.
it could have had a sticker, Beth.
It obviously did, because that's what that stuff stuck to. It'll wipe off, and it's stuck to like the sticker residue. Okay.
Is there a line on the bottom of that one?
Like a mold line? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, now I don't think Fenton has the line. Do they?
No, no, it's a Fenton.
Is it?
I know that I bought it as a Fenton. Yeah. And if you go look these up, they have them in clear. They have them in.
I mean, it looks Fenton when I look at
glass.
it, but I didn't know if they had that mold.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Michael, Mark, did anybody else make these?
Westmoreland had a line of animals like that.
Hey, Jeff.
I'm not familiar enough with Westmoreland's line to know for sure, so I don't want to say yay or nay.
Well, like I said, I knew when I bought it, it said Fenton. And
Hi, Jeff.
If you go look them up,
Hi, Jeff.
this is exactly what they look like.
Hey, Jeff.
Let me tell you the size. Hey, Jeanette, here's how this pricing is going to go. Because when I have a hard time getting rid of something, I'm going to real fast throw a number out there and then like look away.
Will this be an offer up, or are you going to?
No, I'm just going to give it an amount.
All right.
He's like 3 tall.
3 inches
and
tall.
and 2.5 to 3 wide. Hang on, Jeanette.
Thank you, John. I didn't know.
Hey,
what
let's
you did.
Jeff say hi to Michael.
Hey, Michael. Hey.
Pet the bunny for a few more seconds. Okay, ready? He is. Do I do the price or the number?
The price. Well, you want to let somebody know how much you're paying for it, so you want to give them a price and a number.
Okay.
Yep.
$18.63.
Number 63.
$18, number 63 for the little bunny, Fenton bunny.
I wanted to do 33. I was having a hard time.
Anyone interested? Hi, Angela.
Jeff, go grab some more stuff.
I'm going to do a countdown if anyone's interested. $18.
Okay,
we have Jeanette in at 18.
All right. Thanks, Jeanette.
Thank you,
It's gonna
Jeanette.
be hard to let him go.
Does that one glow back?
It's the only bunny I have. I have a ton of like cats and the bears and the little fit and things like that.
Does
Hey,
that one?
I know what I want you to grab. I want you to go grab that stuff off that shelf right there. There's an elephant and some owls, maybe.
Beth, does that bunny glow?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
They make a blue one that's satin glass. This is more like a glass.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Well, hell, I don't know. It might. I don't know why it's making the glow.
Sometimes it's hard to tell when you have the light.
I don't think it does. They do them in custard,
But it's cute either way.
Yeah,
And it's
it is.
Fenton.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Yeah, gotcha.
Nope, Angela, it's not.
Did I get a vote on
Hi,
jewelry or
Angela.
oysters this time?
Bye.
I didn't see any.
Oh, did you get it, Angela? You can't open it. We're gonna open. Me and Angela are gonna do an unboxing. Did you bring in Angela's? Is that what I heard you bring in? You didn't bring in a big box. What'd you bring in? All right.
And you did get booked for the little
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie. I mean, I do need reminded. It'll be jewelry this time. Was that what I was saying? No, Angela. We're gonna do an unboxing live of what I sent her and what she sent me. We made a trade, a big trade for uranium glass versus things to put things in because I'm downsizing. So whenever I get my box from her, which I could track it, we'll let you know. Am I through, Mark? Is it your turn?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I have your info, Jeanette. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn, Mark.
Oh, does it have to be?
Jeff, Book said nice to see you again.
Hi.
Said, hey,
Hi,
Henry.
Book.
It doesn't have to be if you don't want to.
Hold on a second. Let me finish.
Okay, so I'll get it today.
Okay.
Okay, we'll pick a time before we end. I don't
Okay.
know. He's awful cute.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, honey.
There we go.
Oh,
You're back.
We're back.
that
He's a West German.
Okay.
I got a room.
Now we're gonna go completely left field again.
He didn't come to this account. Let me do the screen. Okay.
You can
Oh, I'll quit being disruptive.
This is just too cute. I couldn't pass it up. How about a little rocking horse ceramic planter?
that is cute. Actually, when I find out someone's having a baby, I love to send those antique planters to the florist
Yeah.
and send them to the person.
Debbie, I have one. Do you have one having a baby? Because I have the.
I'm not having a baby.
I mean, do you have someone having a baby? I said.
I was going to say, it's not happening for me.
I think it was 10, Jen.
He is
If
in.
you don't like the price, you
He
can
is
argue
in
with me.
excellent condition, and it's just going to be $16 flat out.
Yes, Book. You're
What is
correct. I think it's cute myself.
Well,
1950s.
Like this.
it's 1950s.
Hang on a second, babe.
Actually, a swan.
Can you please remove comment from the screen so they can see the item better?
Sorry, Steph.
I'm tired of being the lurking guy in the background.
Because you can't see the item. It
Oh, Mary
distracts.
had to leave. Just we tell her bye. Okay, there we go.
She leaves.
Sorry, guys. Jen, Jen, you're awful gripey today.
And since Michael just pulled this out to me, oh, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
Okay, he measures approximately 9 inches tall,
Wow.
and
He's a big one.
yeah,
9.5 inches.
9.5 inches long, and 5.5 inches deep.
And he's a good size one. That's why I like him
I'm
so
giving
much.
you a hard time, Jen.
Most of them are
Not
small,
gripey.
but this is a good size one.
Yeah, that is. Beth Book said shades of a stuff sale, seller's remorse.
I'm trying to let go of it. I don't have remorse once I do it. It's during the process. I'm like the hoarder person sitting in the yard, powdered up.
And what were you talking about last night?
I know.
I'm ready, Debbie.
I
I'm
know,
ready.
and then look
I'm
at
ready.
Okay, go ahead and start a countdown on it. honey.
Okay. We're going to do the countdown at 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Excuse me. I know. Stuff does that too, Book. I actually think it's cute.
What about the giraffe?
Hey, Jen, if you want the owl, make me an offer. I think I said 10, but tell me what you want to pay. We'll just do that for a minute.
Yeah, don't forget, they will both take offers.
I really am supposed. I mean,
on most
have to
things.
get serious about cleaning this house out.
Yes, you do.
Box stuff.
Especially if you want to do what you told me last night.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you going to hand me the other one?
Well, I will in just a moment.
Okay.
I'm working on that. Yes, sir.
The green screen came alive.
Mo biscuits, Mr. Mock. Mo gravy with that.
All right. I can't think.
They're giraffes.
Yes, they're giraffes. There's two giraffes. There's a small one and a big one. And I can't think.
They kind of look like they're decoupaged, but they're.
Yeah, I remember those back in the day when they did a lot of that animal print that way.
Honey, I smell gas on. Sorry, let me make this.
They're kind of a resin, and they're.
I'm not sure they're resin. I think they may be.
It's like a coating. It's like they put the leopard print on first, and then they put
that's got.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Dip it in coating.
It's not resin. It is a.
I'm not sure though that it's not a ceramic with a printing of an animal printing over on it.
Right. That's what I was saying.
Buck, don't be embarrassed. Just don't. You're among friends.
Which farmer?
Okay. Now the small one is 7 inches tall. And the larger one is about 10 3/4.
There you go. Book said like a ceramic with a fabric, and then it's glazed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna start it at $10 and see where it goes. Okay.
That's for the pair, right?
That is for both of them. The pair.
Offer up on the drafts starting at $10.
But they're really cool.
I'm sorry, Book, but don't ever be embarrassed to me.
No.
Me either.
If someone wants something, and especially since I'm having a hard time letting go of stuff, that's why I say just make me an offer. It's like trying to pry it out of my.
Anyway, you get both of them.
My fingers clenched.
I guess I could tell you. I gave you the height, but I didn't do anything else, did I?
Yes,
About 3.5 inches wide and 5 3/4 inches. Now this is the tall one. Let's see if I can keep from knocking them off the edge of. We got about 2.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches long on the shorter one.
I don't know why it is, but I love giraffe.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Beth.
Hey there.
Lord.
That's one of my bedrooms was an
Hi,
all
Michael.
animal safari animal prints.
Yeah.
I love
That's like an 80s thing, isn't it?
I don't know, because animal print was still going pretty strong even last year, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But
we know which. Yeah.
We understand, like in the bigger sellers, when there's more people, but this is typically a pretty quaint group, and since we're both negotiable, it's not. I mean, I understand. I wouldn't.
We'll let you know.
We're doing it with one of the bigger sellers. You know, they might get. They don't have time for it, but.
And we could start the countdown and Buck. Yeah, we're not any of the high dollar people, and if we've got something that we won't take any less than, then we'll say.
You'll know my bottom lip won't move.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do the count down from 5. And this is for both of them, $10.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
And I say that too because this is like my estate sale online right now because I am really trying to get a whole lot of stuff out of here in a little bit of time.
Well,
Well, and that's why I don't mind taking a bid sometimes too. I mean, there's certain things you can if you're going out and sourcing, but
I mean, it's more than, you know, it's a hassle to have a garage sale. To have people just, you know.
You want to try something else?
but I know it does make you feel a little awkward, but put it this way,
Yeah,
Book.
don't
If
feel
it's a
awkward here.
reasonable offer, then you know what? Don't be with us because we don't mind at all.
we're not going to sneer at you.
Head book. Cupid. There's no
Oh,
such
bid.
thing as proper.
Book, we'd let you know.
And you got our information. So
Mine's usually just because I don't want to let go because I'm having a hard time right now with these two things.
Well, and that's another thing. If you're embarrassed, then do it through an email.
Oh, yeah, you can always email too.
Yep. Yeah.
okay. This is going to be my last item, Beth.
Gotcha.
Are you?
You're
are
not
you-
leaving me though, are you?
Well, no.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Oops. Thanks, Beth. What am I over here?
Well, you're the voice.
You're chop liver.
I know you're not.
I
going
know.
anywhere, Debbie.
I was gonna just
No,
say,
Debbie
I
will stay.
feel like chop liver. I'll
Uh,
stay with you all day if you want to
Debbie
do a
will
marathon.
stay.
I
can't
have.
move anywhere.
You're serious.
I have a leopard
Whoa, a purse.
Glass.
Leopard purse.
art glass applied handles, made in China.
Pretty.
That's not fair. I have a feeling Book wants that.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
a glass liver purse.
She loves her purses.
Well,
I love the colors of this.
But here's your chance to see how
And
low
stuff
you will
like
go.
that, even the newer glass, believe it or not, sometimes it glows. I put my black light on everything. There's things I have that I didn't even know glowed.
There's
it
your
still
chance,
has
Book,
a label on it.
put Mark to the test of how low will he go.
We're gonna start this at $15.
Nah, you better go a little lower than that. I think you better start at 12.
Mark, she still has to show things you can get her back.
I know.
We have Book at 15.
All right.
That has you all over at Book.
Yeah, I did. It
Book
screams
is
Book.
written all over
Right.
that.
I'm using the black light.
It's going purple.
You know, we're going to talk about this purple crap.
Uh,
All
Okay,
right.
we're gonna start the
do
countdown. At 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sold to Book for 15.
Okay.
Awesome, Book. Glad you got it.
Yes, congratulations.
I almost think we should have held out to 12 on him, but
Book's a
Beth,
sweetheart.
didn't you need to go to the bathroom or something?
All right.
actually, I probably do, but I'm going to be okay.
You're up.
Oh, I am.
You
Okay.
are.
How many?
Time for the payback, Mark.
And I'm going to the restroom.
Okay. Does anybody here interested in Fiesta?
What?
I think most of
Fiesta.
the people that I see in chat like the glass and older glass and stuff, but I could be wrong.
Isn't Fiesta old? My grandmother
Yeah.
had
It is.
it.
But I'm saying more like the other type of glass, but
you
never
saw
know.
it held
I
up.
could be buying for somebody else. So
Okay, I'm gonna have. I don't know if I can let go of him. I know he's just one of the kids because
Aw.
his little chain thing is there.
cute.
The little spaghetti elephant.
That's
Besides
light
missing his
pink.
mother and a sibling or two.
Is that light pink?
Yes.
A light shade of pink.
Yes.
That's cute.
It's Lefton.
Beth,
That kid is adorable.
your house. Remember, your house.
It's
I know it is hard.
It's small. Hang on, let me tell you how small it is. It's like right at 2.5 to 3. And 1.5 wide. His ears 2.5 or 2 wide. A Lefton pink spaghetti elephant. Hey, what could you do with this, Mark? Or book? One of you creative people who do things like they just
a
whip
little
out
bow. You can
a
put a little
bow?
ribbon in there and tie a little bow. Like for Christmas, put a red bow on it. And for Valentine's, put a red bow on it. And
So there's that one. There's going to be 2 of these.
But you know,
I might do an offer up.
Beth,
Yes.
you know, you could put a little charm on that little.
yeah,
It's
a little charm.
Yeah.
You know, if you say I love
bought
you,
those
charm,
too.
or
I have time.
Once upon a time charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have tons of clear color charms. Okay, Michael, I'm going to need you on this one. What is it? It's a little spaghetti.
dirty.
I think it says yeah.
I can't read it.
I won't clean it though.
You know, I'm blind.
North.
Yeah, I
I want to
can't
say
read
that's
that
an
either.
North. An NW, and then maybe some letters.
You know what? That looks like a 10-cent mark on the bottom
That
of that.
does say 10 cents.
Yep. Yep. So it's old.
Underneath it is an N and a W in red.
It's got to be from the 50s.
And the letters are, or the
Norcrest?
numbers.
Is it maybe Norcrest?
It's NW.
NW.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah, because Norcrest sometimes put the NC on it.
And then there's like some letters or numbers after that. Here, I'll go up there again. Because
Yeah, you're right, Tammy.
I'm going to be really still.
They use a lot of that.
Yeah, okay, Tammy. Right. There you go. See, and I do spot assemblage stuff, just I didn't relate that to it.
Yeah, that's definitely from the 50s.
Okay. Unknown company. Little kitty, though. And probably had a chain on it, or at least came with another one or other ones.
Why is there someplace for hooking?
No, there's nothing missing. God, I almost dropped him.
No, it's your little hook.
No, there's not a little hook on it.
Is that his back leg like he's scratching his ear?
Yes.
How cute.
Yes, look at the little tail. There's nothing wrong with either one of these. Except that they're missing their other pieces.
So
you're selling that as a set?
No,
yeah,
the little one that you just had up there, it was priced separately. That was a piece all by itself, unless that's a salt shaker. Well, no, it wouldn't be a set if it was priced separate.
I guess okay. Well, it was marked 10 cents, so 3.5 by 2.5.
Hi, Leanne.
And the elephant. Hey, Leanne, how are you? About 3 hours. Yeah, I know, but I think there was like several cells today that but we picked this time before we knew. When I picked this time, I was looking at a schedule that showed nobody on until 1 o'clock on Thursday. And the elephant was 3 by 1.5 and 2 at his ears, or 2.5. So both of these, elephant is Lefton. The kitty was 10 cents. NW, if anybody knows what that is.
And what are you asking for? Because is that going to be an offer up, or?
Well, I was going to do an offer up, but
okay,
I'll just do it.
Offer up for kitty.
Nothing
Whenever
wrong.
you decide, I'll put it in chat if it's an offer up.
You're forgiven. I think, what number am I on now? So I do the number first or the price first? Number. Price.
If you're doing a straight out, just give the price first and a number.
All right. So what? $12? Number 70.
$12, number 70, and you get both of them.
No, I don't even see any flowers, Chip. That means I really don't care.
They're cute. And they're older pieces, so.
Good.
They're cute ones.
I know.
The one with
They're spaghetti.
The
Even the
spaghetti
little
was real
cat.
popular
Yeah,
in the
spaghetti.
50s too. Hmm.
Oh, I got Fiesta too to do.
If there's any interest, put your
Oh,
bid in
Tammy,
now
it
or
was a
put your-
nightmare looking for a place to and there was and then I stumbled across Thursday and it was nothing until 1 until I took it.
Mannequin or Necco,
It's not
maybe.
NW, it could be NM. And it could be backwards.
Maniki Nico. I'm probably really hacking that up, but
It could be backwards. I could have it the other way. MN. I don't know who Mannequin Nico is. Did I say it right, Jen?
I know, Leanne, it's being weird for me too. I have a really bad leg.
I don't clean anything, so those are just scuff marks or whatever they are. I don't know if they're dirt, but I would imagine it's like, yeah. If there's not,
I don't see any interest.
they're little, they're good. Okay.
If anybody changes their mind, just let us know in chat.
Fiesta wear. But I don't know what to do, Jim. We're just going to stay here for a minute. So
Yeah, we have to. Well,
Leanne, I'll start one. You want those two?
Yes, Jen, that's what I was saying. You got to be consistent.
Oh, Leanne, wait a second. Also,
Actually, Mark and Beth have
you,
been
Leanne.
real consistent about doing this on Thursday. So if anybody in chat would like to come next Thursday, they'll be here again.
right now
Same
we're
time,
well,
same
you're with
place.
us. Well, Debbie would be with us if she wasn't didn't have her foot broke.
Yeah, I'd be selling too, but
We were just trying to establish,
time, day.
a time. And I realize that we're probably, in somebody else's time slot too.
well, like two of them actually, but we're not hurting them. It hurts us.
No, yeah.
But what can you do? We're trying to establish what am I looking for?
Well, you got to remember too, a lot of people.
Reliability. The door is open when you get here. You know, the kind of store that you get to, and you never know if they're going to be open or not. You call the girl
not
answers,
trying to step
you
on
get there,
anybody's
she's gone to
toes.
lunch. Leanne, you had asked me about this last time,
The pink one.
and I was panicked. I thought I did not have any pink birds.
And
I went on a manhunt through the house thinking, oh my gosh. And if you want it, it's 22. That's what I paid for them. And I found one, and then a little bit later I found another one. So you could have one because I found two. He's more pink than he looks like right here. And I don't mean to be rude when I do this. When somebody's already asked me for something, I'm going to treat everybody that way. Which I think everybody knows. Okay.
So you do want that, Leanne?
I know. I was panicked. No pink bird.
I know. I heard about it.
Okay. My last thing is I have 3 cups and saucers of Fiesta ware.
I don't need them.
Come on, Michael. Mark. So the difference in the time frame by the stamp, does it really matter?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, if you collect
All right,
Fiesta ware, it does.
Okay, fine. Here.
I'm
This is the
sorry, but
stamp on
yes.
this one.
I'd stay here for a second.
It's the same as the plate. This is the only ones that are going to match. This is the yellow.
So that's
Oh,
3
it's
sets.
Angela. Yeah, there'll be 3 sets, but this is the only ones. You'll have to. This will be like the 70s and 60s hippies when their dishes didn't match.
Oh, honey, most of the people that are using Fiesta ware, they're mixing and matching it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did Thanksgiving one year, and I made sure that not one of the dinner plates matched with the salad plate, that matched with the cup, that matched with the saucer.
It had to look.
I think it looks good that way when it's mixed up.
And
Oh, I
there's
do too.
no damage on this. This is like a cobalt blue. It comes off like with a different color too.
The
Cup
yellow top was
versus
good on that.
nice. Okay, this one I can barely see the marking on. Maybe y'all can see it. There it is. black on blue. And
Yeah,
that
you can see it now.
AAC. Is that the same? Is that the
Yeah,
same?
you can see it. Fiesta. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me a second.
Now, is this going to be a flat price?
Hey, can I call you back in about 5 or so? What is it, Jim? Okay, bye. He told me no. Then he let me go. Yeah. I'm going to do all 3 of them for 15.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with any of them.
Deal.
Well, I've got to find it. I mean, but I don't know if I want to start going through more boxes. I know I have like the water pitchers and stuff.
Well, just do that for the next time.
Well, no, I don't know if I even want to dig it out before we clear the house up. This one just says maybe, HLG for Homer Laughlin, Fiesta, USA. So this is probably older, right, Michael? It has a different stamp. Did just say the initials.
Mark's the Fiesta guy, but
Angela
that is an older Mark than the first piece that you had.
Angela is saying Fiesta also was made in West Virginia.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And then you do have 2 blue plates. These are a pretty color. Can y'all see? Can y'all tell the color of that, Debbie? The kind of
Blue or black, or is it blue?
It's blue, and it kind of has a lighter blue.
It's coming off dark blue to me.
See how the lighter blue goes? I thought that was kind of cool. And this one is the same marking as the first sets. Hey, Mark and Michael, you're welcome to leave. I'm sure y'all are hungry.
No, we're fine.
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
Are you asking us to leave?
No, I was letting you go. I was setting you free.
No.
I was being nice, Michael.
Tammy, when you say capital versus lowercase, are you saying on the actual sign of the Fiesta wear?
This is another one that has the HLC. Hang on, I'll tell you the size. I think the plates were 6 inches. You know, they're the coffee cup size. And I think these were 3.
See, that's Homer Laughlin. It's
right.
The company that made Fiesta.
HLC, Fiesta, and then USA. So this is the older stamp, Mark?
That is an older stamp.
Okay. Because this is the other one.
Which is what I was just getting ready to show you.
Right. Okay.
And then I've got other. Okay. Yeah, I see. I was getting ready to show you exactly what you're showing.
So the cup plates, what do you call it? Saucers, 5.5. Cups are 3 and like a little over 3 across the top. No chips, no cracks, nothing wrong with them. 2 different kinds of stamps. These 2, and the plates, or all 3 of the saucers had the same as the new one, right? The newer ones, yeah. No, this is actually a different stamp too, Mark. This has Fiesta AAAC underneath it.
Oh, okay. Mark?
That looks newer too, though.
The yellow, maybe it does.
As old. That's the older one. Tammy, no, I was just
the one on the blue is older than the yellow one that you just had.
Underneath it is BBBBB.
Do what now?
Under the blue ones, these 2 stamps are even different. Under this one, it's, hang on. AAAD or something. See the letters underneath the USA?
Yeah.
And underneath, this is the only thing, I think. Let me see the cup. The cup matched it.
Tammy, I was just saying on the cap, every time on the capital versus lowercase.
4 B's on the yellow one.
Tammy, forget about it.
And then the cup is VVV. Oh,
I can't get a word in, so no big deal, Tammy.
Sorry, Debbie. Go ahead. I didn't know.
No, I was saying, Tammy, I don't know if she's pointing out something to us on that, but she's saying capital versus lowercase. I didn't know if maybe one of that meant the older versus the newer. That's what I was trying to ask you, Tammy.
That might be lowercase.
And then they went for, they did go for a while where they didn't put a mark on it, maybe for a year or two. And then what I was digging for was the older mark.
I have other ones too, but I don't want to necessarily go on a manhunt. So
Yeah.
3 plates, 3 cups, $15, number 75. Mix, match. Oh, that's red. These two are not the same color. Cranberry or pink and red.
And it also goes by the color because, oh, I'm going brain dead.
Yeah, it happens. So, okay, so we got the number on that, 1575. If anybody watches it back. Debbie, you want to type that in, please? You mind?
Nope, not at all.
We don't want to confuse anybody any more than we have to.
Yeah, the lag is something else.
It is an odd number too. We're all getting lessons every day, Leanne.
And you wanted that for 15, and what was the number?
75.
75, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, guys, let's see. Did we get?
Now I'm reading the chat. Yeah.
So
Yeah, thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.
we send out our everything sent by PayPal invoices. Pirate Ship is who we used to ship with. Okay, Beth, did you or Jeff make your neat screen shelf behind you? Love it.
No, it was off eBay. And I don't know the name, but if you go on there, you'll find them. You know, I'm sure they're imported.
I usually
And it wasn't bad either. Sorry. I like to wait until everybody stops. And then I have the afterthought. Sorry, Mark.
That's okay.
And it wasn't like high priced or anything either.
Yeah, there you go, Crafty Kitty. Pirate Ship. I try and get invoices shipped or at least done in 3 days. That's only because I'm kind of anal retentive.
I will start your box, Leanne, because you asked me to, and I'll wait until you tell me. Everyone else, Jen, I've got to mail your box. It runneth over. And anybody else's that I didn't do from last week, I'll get it done by tomorrow.
And I think I have, yeah, dude. If we don't have your information, Tammy, I don't know that I've got yours. Just email me with your name, YouTube name, email, and address.
And Mad Zinga, I need Mad Zingas.
And I'd like to say to everyone in chat, thank you so much for supporting us and coming on Thursdays.
Oh,
we appreciate it. And
you have no idea how grateful we are.
We really are trying.
And we know Debbie's going to get on to me later. She tells me to shut up. I know I have a bad habit of.
Crafty Kitty, we try to do this on 10 o'clock on Thursdays.
For now.
That's 10 o'clock Mountain Time, though, isn't that? Or is that what time? 10 o'clock because
it's Central Time.
And 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
When I first looked at the schedule, there was nobody until 1 o'clock on Thursday. And I was like, well, hot damn, you know, all morning long. And apparently there's more than one schedule out there. So.
Well, and it's
we
hard
wanted to be stable for a while before we moved.
It's hard. We really don't want to run into anyone's time. But, you know, my son's a YouTuber too. And he did say it's like a business. You pick your time, you go on. I mean, it's really not going to hurt a lot of the big sellers, but we're not doing it on purpose. As far as going in when the big sellers sell or whatever, we're just picking a time and we're doing our business. So I hope everyone understands that, which I know most of the sellers do.
Well, I think
all know.
they keep their crowd.
Yeah,
it hurts us more than it hurts them.
Yeah, just getting off the ground for us starting new, it's a little harder.
Yeah,
But
I hated to change it early. You know, it's like
Oh,
showing
thanks,
up
Jeanette.
the sign being on there.
Thank you, Jeanette. And I'll be selling once I can move.
And thank you for bearing with us. We know we're working through stuff. I can't see Debbie's face so that I know when she's going to talk. So, and I am a bit chatty.
Do you honestly think that would matter? I don't think so.
I do.
Beth, we love you. We don't mind.
Yeah,
We know you well, honey.
We're just having a good time, and
yeah.
You know,
I hope I didn't bore everybody too much with my rambling.
No, we enjoyed the talk about the jewelry, and if anyone missed it, go back. It's definitely informative. You know, like Michael was saying, don't always look at a brooch, even if you're a collector, because it doesn't have a name. Because believe me, a collector's going to find out what it is before they buy it. So that's one thing I would say. Go back, watch it. It's informative.
If you have any questions for Michael, you can always email Mark. And even though Michael doesn't come on because he has
rotating days off.
Yeah, rotating days off. When he does come on, he can answer them, or Mark can answer it for you because he doesn't want any credit for anything, but his mother was in the antique business for 50 years and he has a tremendous amount of knowledge.
Yes.
Oh, that's one thing. I heard you. But I do want whoever's out there that's left. I do want to give one more opinion. Anybody that tells you that they are an expert at everything, they're a fool for telling you that, and you're a fool for believing that.
Yes, I agree.
I don't trust what I find Googling on the internet at 100% gospel.
Right. Because
99% of the time, they're trying to sell you something, a product, an item. What I firmly believe in is do your due diligence and do research. And one of the biggest things I could ever say is start building yourself a library. Because you know what these people are selling you? They are selling you a product, which is a book, but they aren't selling you the items in that book. They are selling you the knowledge that you need to make good decisions. They are selling you their hours and hours of legwork going through old manufacturers' manuals and bookwork in order to provide something that is substantial and believable. The people that publish these books aren't going to be selling these books if there is falsehoods in them. They are checking the content of these books also.
You can find anything you want on the internet.
Yes.
But is it?
Is it knowledgeable buyer? Is it?
But the thing about it is 9 times out of 10, somebody, and I belong to several groups, glass groups that I check in with from time to time. And I'm so tired of everybody saying, that's Murano, that's Fenton, that's,
Or it looks like.
It ain't. Some of the stuff, it's just not. It's just not.
So let me tell a story real quick.
All right.
Because it's going to totally validate what Michael's saying. We met him at an antique store a month or two ago, and I'm asking Michael to show me how, because I take forever in a store. Mark about loses his mind, and and because it takes me so long to stop and look at things and process what it is or not. So I'm asking Michael to tell me or to show me how to spot good glass like immediately. And he walks around for a second and he's looking for something because he points out things that aren't good glass. He's like, no, not that, not that, not that. And then he picks this thing up that I have zero interest. It did not appeal to me at all. And he picks it up and he starts showing me why it's quality. And he's showing me how it's made and what to look for and the detail and things like that. And I'm standing there thinking, I would never look at that. And in the meantime, he picks up his phone and goes to wherever to find the value of it. And this thing was priced at $1 or $2. I don't remember which. That booth had like a
Oh, that was the going out of sale booth.
That was the booth going out of sale. And it was a Madonna. Is that right? A Madonna, maybe?
Yeah.
And it was $400 is what it was valued at. But as Michael will say, that's if someone will give $400.
Yeah.
But that's just an example of he knows what he's saying there when he says that, and he knows a lot of things. He was showing me.
And you see these listings. That it was a nice piece. It was a Hager piece, and it was an unusual Hager piece in the way it was constructed. But I knew damn good and well it wasn't worth what these people were asking for it. So I did a little more research, still on my phone, and I found the same one for $49.95.
But you picked it up before you knew it was Hager too. You were looking for something to show me quality. Yeah. And he spotted this thing in the middle of all these other things, and I'm attracted to.
But
I think that's what they're doing with the new collector is they're thinking, okay, we put a name on it. It's going to sell because the name is on it. And if you don't do your own homework, trust me, because I've done it even at live sales. I've checked things and it's way too high. I mean, you can get it right off of eBay for a lot less. So you really do have to do your homework, because don't be disappointed if you get something and you find out you paid like way over for something that you could have gotten.
Let me tell you this.
$2.
Let me tell you this too, though. If you buy something and you find out later that it's not worth what you paid for it, you have to ask yourself the question, do I love this piece?
Right.
The reason why I picked it up, does it make me happy? Does it remind me of something that, a memory?
Right.
Does it have something that tugs at my heartstrings?
Sentimental value.
You didn't overpay.
Right.
Some of the glass groups that I check in on every once in a while, I'm not active with them. I check in on them. Someone will post a picture of something that they've purchased, and you can tell that they are gung-ho and that they love this piece and they were so happy to get it. And then somebody will write down in the comment, that's a piece of crap and I would have paid $5 for it. Now, is that right? No, it's not. I figure if you haven't got something positive that you can say, keep your damn mouth shut.
Well, a good example of that is I was selling hankies, vintage hankies on my eBay store. And a lady at the last few minutes, I was watching the bidding. They were going at war on this hanky, which I knew it was not anything real collectible. I was asking, I think I started all my hankies at 6. It went up to 12, which I was shocked. And they bid it up to $120. And I asked the woman, which I'm very good at my textiles, but like Michael says, you don't know everything. And I asked the woman, was there something I missed in that hanky? Because I've never ever sold a hanky for $130. And she said, no, I just loved it. So
There you go.
that's a perfect
Usually-
example of that.
But you know what? That hanky may have reminded her of her grandmother.
She said it was because her best friend, she was giving it to her for her birthday, and that was her favorite flower.
No, there you go.
So,
Very
and that's what I'm
good.
saying. She loved it for a gift. And, you know, so that's a perfect example. We'll pay for it if we love it. But I'm saying if you're a collector and you're disappointed, it's because you didn't do your homework. Because people will try to sell you things, put a name on it, and really none of us can be for sure unless we do our own research, is what Michael is, I believe, trying to say.
Well, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the best arsenal that you can have as far as a collector is knowledge.
Right.
And the best way to get that is from a dang old book.
Yep. I have
And
many
believe
of
it
those.
or not, there are still books at a library. Now, granted, not like it used to be, but I find that the older the book, the better the information. If you're looking at pottery marks, porcelain marks, silver marks, the books that were written back in the 1940s and 50s and 60s are really much better sources of information because they were closer to the original source
Yes.
when they wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
And that's like me. You know, I had an antique store. But you know what? I don't have all the knowledge. I was very good at jewelry and very good at textiles,
yeah.
but I don't even know everything. I mean, I don't know much about glass. I don't know it all about jewelry. I don't know it all about textiles. And you do. You just keep learning and learning.
You do.
I just bought what I liked. And I paid whatever I had to.
Well, and that's the thing.
For a period of time. I just went through this little phase where
Yeah.
I wanted it, and that was that.
You didn't care what you had to pay
Find
for
other
it.
people with it. Yeah, if I could
Right.
find other people with it. You know.
Right.
But if it was a rare thing like the fish fairy lamps, which I probably will never get rid of, then they got really pricey. But
Yeah, Angela. That's how we learn, by paying.
Sometimes you have to pay for information. Sometimes it's inexpensive payment, and sometimes it can be kind of pricey. But
giveaway.
it's all
Anybody a baseball mom?
M&M.
it's all relative.
It is Fenton.
That says mom.
Oh, I
Mom?
thought isn't it M&M?
No, baseball
No,
mom.
Oh, baseball
Baseball
mom.
There is no baseball M&M. You know what?
at 8 Mile.
Michael and Mark on
Hey.
the M&M.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Tammy says
Anybody?
that probably
This is a giveaway.
glows.
Yeah. Does that glow?
This does not
Does
glow.
that glow, Beth?
The fairy lamp. I don't think that one glows. This Fenton one.
Oh, I was talking about the bracelet.
No, the bracelet might, but that one doesn't. I've shined it in the. Let's see. Do the diamonds, do the stones glow? And if anybody's a baseball mom and wants this
Okay.
bracelet, it's
Book
a giveaway.
that
Put it
I
in.
want always to ask how old something is, but usually resellers don't say why.
Right, what now?
I want always
I want
to ask how old something is, but usual resellers don't say why.
Something's old. Probably is what she's
Well,
saying.
They don't say, they don't ask you why you want to know.
Yeah, the fairy lamp didn't glow. But I think she's asking they ask how you know it's that old. But they don't say why they know it's that old.
Oh.
Is that it, Book, or did I miss it?
because they don't know how to answer, maybe.
I was
Very
just a
true.
brat for a while, Lee.
And I will be the first one to tell you that if I don't know how old something is, I'm not going to make up a number for you.
Right.
That ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So there's no baseball moms in the room. If you've already bought something from me and you are a baseball mom, it doesn't even look like it's been worn. There's not many baseball. You know, they don't play much baseball anymore, do they?
Sure they do.
Well, the kids are into soccer and
Oh, they're still.
they're still doing baseball somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're close to, what was it? Mickey Mantle. He grew up over by Pitcher Commerce. The big,
Yes, it does,
the
Angela.
big zinc thing.
Yes, it does. Well.
Crafty Kitty's stepson plays, but yeah.
I might put it in your box anyway. Oh, you want it, Leanne? My stepson plays, but yeah.
Book.
Would it make? Hold
sorry.
on. It's a stepson, Leanne. Are you saying
I'm messing out.
you don't know if you should
Well,
show
I'm
baseball mom bracelet?
I'm over here.
You can read. I can't.
I'll let that be totally on you. Oh, I thought you were going to wear it.
Okay. Book said, sorry, I just wondered why the seller doesn't say. Well.
See, I was a hockey mom, Norma Jean.
Well, they don't say probably, because they don't know. And that's why I say not everybody knows everything.
Ben's box. I bet she knows a baseball mom.
If that's what you meant. I know if I don't know for sure, I don't say. I always say I think maybe it could be, but I never give it a name without really knowing for sure.
I try to ask Mark.
I think most of the sellers are good at that, though.
I try to ask if I can't find it really easily.
Right.
I try to ask them, and then otherwise I'll just say, beats the heck out of me. Because I buy what I like.
True,
But I can't remember it was a Fenton or it was a Westmoreland or whatever.
I think they don't say because they would rather be vague so they don't get called out.
Well, and that could be too.
Oh yeah, and like if it says I don't see it on eBay, for example, if somebody's post says they don't see any chips or cracks, that's almost like an out right there too. I always have to send a message and ask. Okay, I understand you don't see them. Do you feel them? Can you verify there are none?
Yeah.
Well, I think really, Book, though, that's a good question, and I don't think anybody. Yeah, you should be able to ask.
It took 5 articles in 3 hours to identify them.
I know. I wouldn't be bothered by that if somebody asked me.
The pieces that I love and keep.
Oh, Angela, I got my hand base too. I'll show it to you. Mine doesn't glow though. I found it.
But you know, as far as doing research on some items, there are certain times that it's not necessary. If you've purchased something that you just want to keep for yourself, you know, it doesn't make any difference who made it. As long as you're happy with it,
right?
Be happy with it.
I hate it when I find something I like and it's made by Fenton or somebody. I hope it's made by somebody less, you know.
You know what? You know what I hate? What I hate is when somebody turns around and says, you know, say, well, I collect such and such, and they go, oh, why would you want to do that? Or why do you want that? Or why I wouldn't have that for a bet, like Avon bottles. All you hear is bad rap on Avon bottles. Well, you know what? There are people out there that like Avon bottles.
Yes.
And if that's the case, more power to you. Love those Avon bottles. If you want to have 5 million Avon bottles in your basement, all smell like wild country, go right ahead. But that's your business, not anybody else's. And if nobody has the power or should feel like they have a privilege to tell you what you collect, doesn't make any kind of sense, or that it doesn't have any value, or that it doesn't have any meaning, because it does. It has meaning for you. It has value to you. And the person that you need to please in life is you. Not anybody else. I don't have to please Mark. Well, I do, because I don't know what.
That changed fast.
But I think that's one thing that I have taught Mark since we've been together, and anybody that I deal with. I have never in my entire life ever put anybody down for what it is that they love.
No.
There's no reason for that. If you don't like what something that someone collects, what does it hurt to say, I'm glad that you love this stuff? Because they've got something else that they may collect that you're thinking, well, why the hell would anybody have that in their house? But that's, you need to worry about yourself. You need to be happy with yourself. You need to bring stuff into your life that brings you joy. You need to be able to look at something and say, you know what? That reminds me of grandma. Or you look at something and you say, you know what? Mama used to cook with that. Or I can remember Thanksgiving dinner eating out of this bowl. That's what's important.
Yeah.
That's why people collect. People want to have a connection to their ancestry. They want to be able to look back at a time where quality of workmanship mattered, where people had very little to live for. So the things that they had, they cherished and they held on to. It's not like you buy something now and 5 years from now you say, oh, I don't like that anymore, and it goes into a landfill. There has to be a reason why the things that we are bringing in and the things that we are sharing with other people are still around. These were things that were meant to last because, number one, people couldn't afford to replace things. Number two, they were proud that I had this because it was something that was beautiful that they brought into their otherwise dull and drab and painful existence. You had very little in your life, but you had one plate that had pretty flowers on it.
And you know what? Angela says it best, Michael. Don't yuck someone's yum.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's just people's perspective.
And you're also right too,
their
Leanne.
attitude.
Leanne, you're right. Most of the sellers in the community are very honest. I mean, I have heard of many of them say they're not sure if it's so-and-so or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm not, and I hope that anybody didn't think that I said that everyone was.
No, I don't think they did.
My point is that it's impossible to be an expert on everything. And there's not a need to be an expert on everything. Even if you're a reseller, it's not important because the people that are buying, they know what they want. They know what it is that they're purchasing. Even if you don't, they know because they're the collector.
Right.
And that's fine.
My grandmother refused to ever look at depression glass or have it in her house because after it became popular, because that's what they ate on because they were poor. But speaking of that, just letting people be who they are. Just the negative, nasty people who I can remember my mother. Now, I spent most of my time with my dad's side of the family and older women. That's why I like older things, my great-grandmother, my grandmother. But if I heard my mother say it once, almost every time you went to town, and it has to be a sense of jealousy, I wouldn't wear that to a dog fight. Well, maybe, I'm a little kid and I'm thinking, what do you care? And it would usually be something fancy or whatever somebody was wearing. I wouldn't wear that to a dog fight. I wouldn't go to a dog fight. So
I want to go back up to one of Book's comments here. I wish sellers, if they know a story about an item, they'd send a note. Peg from Thrifty Hippie wrote out what she knew, and I cried.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, when we find like little notes or whatever inside of a vase that we've purchased, I keep it in the vase and ship it out to whoever buys it.
Yeah.
Because that it is a piece of history, and those are fun to find.
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
the notes and that's why I
So
like
do
to buy
I.
paper, like the books and things. Yeah.
Or even a lot of things are marked on the bottom of ceramics to so and so from.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
those.
yeah.
I love all the you know, just getting some of the history. It's fun to have. But of course, resourcing, it's kind of hard to find that stuff because they clean out everything before they put it on the shelves. Other than maybe an antique store would think to hold it and put it into a vase or whatever. But that's probably why we don't get a lot of history from the things we buy online, because people are sourcing. But if it comes from a personal collection, yes, I love the history.
Hey, Book, here's another one. I got blocked on a channel and they won't tell me why. They did finally tell me that it was purposeful. I didn't owe anything to them, like gossip about me. This is the way I've gone by this mantra for a long time. If they're talking about me, they're leaving some other son of a bitch alone. Go for it, honey. I don't care.
And I'm like you, Norma.
Yeah, Book,
I think
we've all
everybody.
been
I think everybody. I know everybody here is like you. Mark's stuff is going to be impeccable.
I try.
I need another pair of glasses, so I take a lot of time, and I even make Jeff look at it too, because I want to divulge anything that I think, you know, is any kind of a flaw at all. I don't want to. And I have gotten several things off eBay from people that just blow my mind, like complete chips that there's no way it happened in shipping. There's no glass in the box for one thing, or, you know, just the damage and whatnot. But I haven't had any problems in this group that I can think of to any degree. But yeah, if you ever see anything if you ever get anything that wasn't as I described, just tell me, because I'm literally sitting here trying to look for every little thing. But then I don't know what every little thing is that's wrong either. I don't know what's normal and what's not sometimes.
And Book, don't worry about it. I think we've all gone through that. I know I've had people gossip about me, and really, it's just move on.
I learned so much about me from listening to gossip.
You've been
Yeah,
you've
that's
been
what I
blocked from the
think too.
channel. That's a badge, Book.
You
That's
know,
like you know, put a badge.
even more, like they say, give them something to talk about, because really, do you really need those kind of people in your life anyways? And like I say, the people in the community, I mean, there's a few out there, but the community pretty much to me is pretty nice, the majority of them. But you're gonna get that because you know why? They're people. People just have a tendency. Some people just have a tendency. That's all they want to do.
Hey,
So
Norma,
move on, honey, because everybody loves you, and go where you wanted. Don't go to the other side.
I made you a moderator, Norma. If you would put your link in, I didn't know you had a channel. I try to subscribe to everybody's channel if anybody else is in here, I know if y'all aren't to Leanne, to Crafty Kitty, I watched hers yesterday, maybe. She has some up.
Yeah, anytime we do a sale, you can throw your links in.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You don't mind at all. I know a lot of sellers don't like you doing it, but you know why they're having a sale, but we don't mind.
I'll go get it. And Mark's and Debbie's are below the okay, I just subbed to you, Norma. And
that's right, Leanne, and we all have them.
Not my husband. He's perfection.
We all have them except for us, yeah. Oh, that was Norma Jean's.
I'm telling you guys, I've really enjoyed being here with y'all. I normally am at work, so this just happened to be the rare day that I'm off. So I can see why Mark enjoys chit-chatting with y'all and bringing stuff to look at.
And I think we're going to get off of here. And
Your content's good, Leanne. Your content's good. Just be you.
I think we're going to get off here and go get some lunch.
Leanne needs 23 more. You guys go. Thank you for being here, Michael. Appreciate it.
Yes,
I enjoyed it so much.
Always.
And I just want you to know that I am not part of the green screen. But, once as you can tell now, once I get going, I get going. And I don't try to be preachy. It just happens. I used to be Baptist.
There you go.
So
a born comedian.
I really
do you want to bring up a goat's butt now?
No.
That'll be coming up. Yeah.
I really have enjoyed it. You guys are all a nice group of people. And I have, like I say, I've been in the antique business and around the antique business my entire life. And I have met some of the most wonderful people dealing in this business and being, buying and selling, and people I've met at auctions, people I've met at estate sales. And I've met some unsavory folks also. But those are the people you just stay away from.
Yeah.
You don't need those you don't need Debbie Downer to come visit you every day.
I don't like that term.
Oh, well, there you go.
No blonde comments.
But what I'm saying is this:
we're
that
all awkward, Norman.
there are some really neat people out there, and those are the people that look at these channels and look at other channels like this that are keeping some of our history alive. They're keeping things from going to landfills. They're learning to repurpose and reuse, and they're hopefully learning the reason why the things that we have been kept for so many years. And I'm hoping that we are not ending up into a generation to where none of this matters anymore and it just disappears.
Yeah.
Mark.
But I see an awful lot of people now that they're buying older homes and refinishing homes, and a lot of them are going back to that, decorating using the things that we sell.
Yeah, all my
nieces hold on to
it. Yeah.
Now, Leanne's coming on with this. Is it going to be? Are you going to be able to next week, Leanne? Sorry, I don't check my email very often.
Well, I know we love you all, and
you got a question on the flower brooch. Book stuck her neck out there. She wants your best price on the green flower brooch.
The best price.
I get it.
Watch Mark.
Mark is the accountant. I'm the spokesmodel.
This is why I fell in love with them when I met them.
The green rhinestone?
I'm holding it.
He's holding it. You had it at, I think, 15 or 16.
I had it at 12.
Oh, you only had, okay.
She said your very best.
Okay.
What's your very best? Vanna White.
I got to learn how to do that. Do the back.
Green screen, Mark. Green screen. Okay. Buck, we'll talk about that, okay? You and I'll talk about it over email.
Well, goodbye, everyone. We loved having you.
All right. Thank
I hope to see you next week. I
was going to help negotiate, though.
11 Eastern Standard Time and 10
Central.
Boy, I can't get.
I'll work on it, Book.
and all
No,
that.
Eastern Standard would be an hour before us, wouldn't
I'll
it?
counter with you.
Eastern's an hour later. You go
Yeah,
on at 10, I go on a
Debbie's
little 11. 'Cause I'm
Debbie's at-
east.
You're at 3 o'clock right now, right, Debbie?
Yes.
We're 2.
Yeah, and I'm 3.
Okay.
Thank you all for staying. Book, I'll
Yes,
get you the
thank
best
you.
price, okay? And I think I know what your price is going to be. That's why
You
he
know
didn't
what?
sit here.
We'd tell all of our friends about you if we had any.
The video I've got of this
No,
guy.
the only friend we've got is Beth, and that's just for her meat.
I'm ending
I wonder
the
something more
podcast
about
on
that
that.
one now.
Bye all.
We'll see you
Bye,
next
guys.
week.
See ya.